All right, welcome once again to Sin Bin Stream. It's time for Green Bay Packers playoff football. Packers in Chicago, Soldier Field, to take on the number 2 seed Bears. Again, the Packers are the 7 seed, third time in a row. How long have they been doing the 7th? I think this is the 4th season, I think. But yeah. All right, I have it on my local Fox. I'm in the Chicago market. If it's slow, I guess I'll try Prime. Hey, Gracie, welcome. Thanks for being here. I'm having hockey withdrawals. Hello, Susan. I would expect nothing less. I would say good luck, but I don't really mean it. Want the Packers to win this one really badly by as many points as humanly possible. But I know it's going to be right down to the wire. It's going to be anxiety. Yeah, I barely ate anything at halftime. I wasn't able to finish my dinner. Could barely go quick to the bathroom and was chewing the protein bar as I got on for this game. But thank you. Let's check the audio. All right, audio's good. Let me fix this one. Live, mute. Nope, mute. There we go. All right, we'll be all right. I guess we'll have to eat at halftime. I usually try not to eat after 7 o'clock, but gotta fix the helmets. That's the one thing I forgot to do. All right. Got the G for greatness. That's just a joke. It's not what it means. It's G for green and Green Bay. And you got the toilet seat cover for the Bears. Or the toilet seat for the Bears, not the cover. All right, not sure how long they're going to drag this pregame out for. It didn't really occur to me when kickoff might be. I get this game locally on the local Fox affiliate. They abruptly ended their post-game coverage and got out. That's fair. That's fair. Sabres up 1-0. Jack Quinn. All right, Bears, unless these are highlights, took the field. First intermission over the Ducks. All right, good. Beat the Ducks. Hey, crushing it show. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Yeah, I wanted a good game. We got a good game. I was rooting Packers first, Panthers second, but the only reason I root for the Rams going forward is for Devontae Adams. Otherwise, I really don't care. I would hope that it's Bills, Jags, Texans. Who else? Bills or Jags, Texans or I guess the Chargers. Not rooting for Denver. Sorry, I can't stand Sean Payton. Derek, hello once again. Roll clones, hello. I have to go. Oh, that's fine. I get it. Carolina D and O were pitiful those last 3 minutes. Yeah. That the key to the game was Puka Nacua breaking up that interception at the goal line. Stafford put one up for grabs. It was a really bad throw. And despite Nacua having a great game, he kind of redeemed himself for that drop at the 15. And by doing that pass breakup, I should really get Prime up on another TV and try to compare the times, but that's going to be a little difficult. All right, they're taking a commercial break, so we got at least a couple more minutes before the kickoff. Again, Zach Tom out. You know what? I can type these in real quick. Green Bay. I should copy and paste them. No, because they have hyperlinks. Green Bay inactives. Wicks. Ritter. Third QB. Simpson. Oliver. Keeney James. No. Keeney James, a wide receiver. So they might only have 4 wide receivers tonight. Zach Tom, the right tackle. That's the big one. Chicago inactives. Keenum. Emergency. Third QB. Jede. Walker. Gardner Johnson. Hip. Wallet. Newman. Tryon Showink. How do you spell that? Showinka. And Ogbongbemiga. All right, there's your Bear inactives. Yeah, hopefully we got the kickoff soon. They're probably doing the anthem maybe right now, but yeah, thanks. Yeah, I may have to do a comparison. You would think the over-the-air signal would be the faster one, but you never know. But I don't have Prime on my phone. I could bring it up on NFL.com on my phone though, or no, NFL app. Let me do that. Just as a backup. See if it's ahead. Although it should be slower. Yeah. I don't know. Let's just take a look. All right. We'll put that up here. Notice the... Oops, upside down. The 8-bit cherries on my... what do you call those? Pop socket. Don't know what the generic name is. All right. Hopefully we're getting started here momentarily. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Hope you're having a great weekend as well. Oh, I forgot to fix the schedule. We'll work on that tonight. Planning to do all 3 games tomorrow, but Monday night, gonna do 2 hockey games and skip. We'll keep an eye on Texans Steelers, but I'd rather do 2 hockey games that night. Yeah, maybe I'm going to rethink those plans to do the Kings, though. The only other game at that time was, I think Leafs at the Avalanche. And I think the Lanch are going to blow them out, or I should say the Avs. All right, let's check the weather, although... All right, we'll see. They'll probably have it on the screen shortly. Yep, Love played great in Week 14, was playing well, and was knocked out of the game with a concussion in the second quarter. Looks like we might have had some pushing and shoving prior to that. Oh, no. Hopefully my lights aren't flickering. I may need to go lamplight. All right, I think, yeah, this is behind. I'm going to close it. NFL is definitely behind. The The NFL app on NFL Plus off my phone is behind. I'd have to see. All right, it's 33 degrees out. Feels like 17 because of 15 plus mile per hour wind. Man, I can't believe it was already 15 years ago when it was the NFC Championship game. I mean, it's not quite 15 years, but it's coming up. That was a heck of a game. Never did hear from BJ Raji this week. I don't know what happened to him. He's the one that had the pick six, or the thick six, if you will, for the Packers to help seal the game. Although Bears did come back with another touchdown. All right, Packers kicking off, so they will receive to start the third quarter and second half. McManus kicks it. It's in the air. It's 7-11 Central. Taken at the 4 by the far numbers to the near side. They fake a reverse 25-30. Taken all the way out to the 33. And the horrific special teams of the Packers show right up on the first play, the kickoff. Well, so Bears single season passing yards record holder Caleb Williams with 3,942. Bears still have never had a QB pass for 4,000 yards. It is 2025, and that record still stands. Amazing. We got a Chicago Pope before a 4,000-yard passer and still don't have one. Williams under center, handoff up the middle. Right hash mark got 1, no more than 2. 2nd and 9. That was Swift on the right hash mark for a yard. All right, Bears ball. Opening drive. They're in all navy, or dark navy blue, pants and jerseys. Packers in white jerseys, gold pants. 2nd and 9 in shotgun. Williams back to pass, throws over the middle, caught by Moore. Maybe the 39. It's going to be at least 3rd and 3, maybe 4, depending on the spot. Yeah, I hate the all one color look. The worst is all red when the Chiefs do it. I don't know. Do the Bears always wear navy pants? Maybe I'm incorrect here. All right, 3rd and 3 in shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Back to pass. Williams throws over the middle. Caught. Enough for the first down. 1st and 10 Bears near their own 45. Over the middle catch. It was Luther Burden for 5. Okay. Yeah, so I think over-the-air TV is fine. I don't think I need to check on Prime and use a streaming app. Can ill afford the bandwidth with my internet. In shotgun, Komet in motion. So 3 receivers to the near side. He has a back. Williams back to throw. No pass rush. Down the left sideline. Incomplete. Trying to hit Loveland. 2nd and 10. 12:49 to go. Away. We're in Soldier Field, Chicago. The Packers are the 7th seed. The Bears are the 2. Go Packers, go. Arnold boys. Thanks, Alex. Receiver in motion. It's Burden. Handoff to Swift, right side. He plows forward for... No, they're going to say 2. I was going to say 3. There should be a 3rd and 8. Come on, Packers. Got to get off the field. Cannot give up a... Whoops, I clicked on my own on accident. Yep, thanks, Blue Jay. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. 3rd and 8. We're under 12 and a half to go. 12:20 to go. 3 receivers bunch to the near side, 1 to the far side. Back, quick throw to Burden. They're blocking. They got the first down. Down near the Packer 42. Come on. You even know it's coming by the way they set up, and you still can't stop it. That's pathetic. Looked like I couldn't tell. Oh, that was Diggs who got blocked by Moore. Couldn't make the play. Think they would have already had the first down. All right, handoff. Swift again. This time he dives for about 9, 2nd and 1. Not good. All right, keep him out of the end zone here. Under 11.5 to go. Opening quarter. Swift with a career high 1,087 yards and 9 touchdowns. He had averaged 4.9 a carry. That's a lot. Oh, they marked him for a gain of 8. 2nd and 2. 11 minutes to go. Under center. Toss play. Komet looked like he was going to throw. Instead, he runs near the first down marker. I believe he'll be marked short. They stop the clock. Now they roll it. Is it a first down or is it a 3rd and 1? It looked like it was like a double reverse, and they were going to have... it looked like Komet wanted to throw it, and then he decided to keep it. I mean, I guess he would have thrown with his left hand. They say 3rd and inches. They'll go for it if they don't get it. Handoff. He got it easily. He's already inside the 24. That must have been Manungai. 1st and 10. Come on, defense. Fine, bend, but don't break. Man, keep them out of the end zone. Good gravy. Yeah, it was Manungai. A 9-yard carry on 3rd and inches. He's on the sideline. Williams under center, 2 receivers far side, 1 in motion. Loveland to the far side. Oh, the Packers blew up that. They knew it was coming. Burden tackled for about a 5-yard loss. Looked like they were trying to get cute and do another end around, and that was blown up. 10-4. They give him a loss of 4. I thought it was a minimum 5 or more. 55. That's Kingsley Enigbare. They were trying to have a receiver block him for whatever reason. That was not smart. 9:07 to go. Williams under center. Moore in motion. Handoffs. Manungai? Or was it Swift? They didn't even get the loss back. This will be 3rd and long. They got maybe 2 of it back. 3rd and 12. Packers gotta stop them. Can't give up 8 or even 8. Don't get them into 4th and 4 and have them go for it. You gotta hold them to 7 yards or less. Make it 4th and 5. From the Packers 26-yard line, 3rd and 12. In shotgun, empty backfield, back to pass, throws over the middle, caught, and he's got the first down. DJ Moore. Just that was your chance, and you folded like a card table. Wow. Bears going, hurry up. I don't know. Maybe they thought Moore didn't catch it. Packers going to challenge. Apparently not. 1st and 10. Williams back to the pass, throws it out of the back of the end zone. One hand on it, Odunze, but it was clearly just to throw it away. 2nd and 10. Yeah, surprisingly. Bok Choy, welcome. Thanks everybody for being here. Appreciate it. 2nd and 10. Bears break the huddle. from the 14. Handoff Swift. He gets it to the 10, maybe the 9. They might give him the 8 or the 8.5. It's got to be 3rd and 5 at least, but they may call this 4, I suppose. 14 plays, 60 yards. They've taken 7:24 off the clock. Please keep them out of the end zone. Don't let them get anything here. Don't let them go for it on 4th. All right, incomplete pass, sack, fumble, interception, tackle for loss. Come on, defense. Burden in motion to the near side. 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Back to pass and shotgun. 4-man rush, not there. Throws it towards the end zone and incomplete. And 4th and 5 coming up. Packers get a stop. I assume they'll send out the field goal unit. Yep, it looks like what they did. So here we go. All right. Bend, don't break. Fortunately, 2-0 Sabres. All right, let's go Sabres. Beat them Ducks. All right, 27-yard field goal coming up. Snap, hold from the right hash mark, right down the middle, and good. 3-0 Bears, 7:02 to go in the first quarter. They'll be kicking off after a commercial break as Jordan Love gets warmed up. All right, Bears take a chunk of time off the clock and get the opening points in the game. Caleb Williams, 4 for 7. Yeah, I am so fortunate that they got the stop and held them to a field goal. 4 for 7 for 35 yards, Williams. They've combined on 8 carries for 24 yards. Swift leads with 5 for 18. DJ Moore, 2 for 18. Burden, 2 for 17. And tackle for loss by Kingsley Enagbare. It was the only real positive other than finally keeping the Bears out of the end zone for the defense. Oh, Tage Thompson. You got it. Yeah, I keep forgetting who TNT is. Tage Thompson's 22nd. Sabres lead 2-0 over the Ducks. Not quite halfway through the game. Jack Quinn's 8th. Leafs at home, 3-0 over the Canucks. Nylander's 15th, Domi's 5th, and Maselli's 7th on the power play. Red Wings up 1-0 in Montreal. Lucas Raymond's 14th. Panthers Senators 1-1. That's on NHL Network if interested. Rodriguez, boo, and Zetterlund for Ottawa. Lightning 2-1 over the Flyers. Kucherov 2 goals, his 21st and 22nd. Hathaway's first for the Flyers, 8:42 in the second. Kraken tied with the Canes. What is going on with the Canes? Beniers 9th and Stankoven's 10th. Or as I used to say, Stankoven. Preds and Hawks, no score in Nashville. Wild and Islanders 1-1 in St. Paul, Minnesota. Ben Jones first. Pajot's 7th. 2 games later, we'll go through the early finals later. Simbin, you can have this. Thanks. Long way to go. Packers offense needs to get rolling right from the start. That was like a pooch kick, bounced at the 15, taken at the 10 to the 26, and guess what? A penalty and probably holding on the Packers, if I had to guess. Bears already celebrating a special teams tackle. Interesting. Wiley, the tight end, I think guilty of the hold. All right. 6:58 to go in the first quarter. Packers deep in their own territory. Bears lead 3-0. Yep, Wiley holding enforced from the 22, so I'm guessing they got 1st and 10 from their own 12. Packers 1-2 in the playoffs with Jordan Love as the starting quarterback. Beat the Cowboys, I guess, 2 seasons ago. That seems like a lifetime ago. All right, anytime we want to show the action on the field instead of the people in the stands, that'd be great. 2 receivers near side. It's Dobbs. 1 to the far side. Reed in motion. They hand it to Reed, an end around. 15, 20, 25, and the first down. Dragged down late out of bounds and then pushed into the ground. All right, well, what is going on here? A little bit of unnecessary roughness, but no call, apparently. 1st and 10. Marchand still injured. Fine with me. Not wishing injury, but yeah, taken down late. And then why was there no flag? It looked like even LaFleur said, "Where's the flag?" It looked like the defender pushed Reed back into the ground again. 1st and 10 at their own 29. Back to throw. Love throws over the middle. Dropped in coverage by Watson. Come on, Christian, make that grab. That was a pretty good throw by Love. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. 6:14 to go. Opening quarter. Packers trailing 3-0. First offensive possession. All right already. We know there's Bears fans in the stands. Enough already. 2 receivers, Reed in motion from the far to the near side. So 3 to the near side. Back to throw. Love caught. That's Musgrave. Very close to a first down. I think they'll mark him. Whoa, what a terrible spot. I thought he almost had the first down. They mark him about 2 yards short. I can't believe this spot. All right, what's the call? Nice scoring graphic. 3rd and 1. They finally put up the down and distance on prime. Jordan Morgan. Yeah, maybe. Is he at right or left tackle? I'm having a hard time telling. Yeah, I think Walker's at left. I think Jordan Morgan is at right. Handoff, or fake the handoff. Love back to pass. Throws down the sideline. Caught by Dobbs at the 30 and out of bounds. 1st and 10. Green Bay Packers. Wow. A strike to Dobbs. That's what we needed. Yes, thank you for helping Sinbin Admin. Thank you. Dobbs with the catch. Turn, ran, got pushed out of bounds. So Morgan is at right tackle in place of the injured Zach Tom. And so it must be Rasheed Walker back at left tackle. Oh, I forgot to slow the clock down. 1st and 10 from the 29. A toss to Jacobs. He has to bounce it outside. He gets a first down. No, they marked him a yard short. The spotting of the ball is very suspicious so far. I don't understand this. All right. Well, yeah. Yep, nice one to Dobbs, exactly, down the near sideline. All right, 2nd and inches. Well, that means it's 2nd and 1 officially. It is like half a yard or less. Shotgun, handoff to Jacobs. Now he gets the first down, plows ahead to the 15. He's down to the 14, and they're marking him short of the 15. I don't know what is with these short spots of the ball. There is something seriously wrong with these refs and their eyesight. And this is incredible. Yeah, that's what they needed to do despite, going into the playoffs with a 4-game losing streak. They just had to. They had to learn from everybody getting hurt last game of the season against the Bears in 2024 season. Love under center, handoff to Jacobs up the middle, bounces it to the outside between the hash mark and the numbers. I thought he got to the 10. They mark him at least a yard short at the 11. I think it's about a gain of 5. Prime is very slow. Boy, I thought Fox was slow on down and distance. Prime apparently the worst. I haven't done one. Hey, Galchino. Hello. Long time no see. Thank you. No worries, Gal. Hopefully we'll get a WNBA season in a few short months. We'll chat then. Pass to Reed in the flat. He takes it. Gets hit out of bounds. 2 yards shy. And they briefly stop the clock. Now it's in motion. We'll say 3rd and 2 after a gain of 3. All right, Packers. Got to punch this in for a touchdown. Can't settle for a field goal. 3rd and 2. Got to have a first down. 2:22 in the first. Thanks, Galchino, for being here. Appreciate it. I missed you too. Thank you. All right. Under center. Fake the handoff to the backup running back. Caught by Watson in for the touchdown. All right. Woo. Go, Pack, go. 2:06 to go. Watson with the touchdown reception. Packers into the lead. Gal is good luck. Thanks for being here, Gal. 85 yards, did that say? I thought it would be. Oh, no, I think it was 88. I think they were at their own 12. Yeah, Watson in the flat. Caught it at the 5 and inside the pylon. Got dragged down out of bounds. Late, if I might say so. I get it. The initial hit was in bounds, but then he grabbed his jersey and completed the tackle, even though he had physically bumped into the pylon. Just let the guy go. And the Bears have an injured player, unfortunately. Somebody is wearing 9 on the defense, I guess. Brisker is injured, the safety. Watson, 1 catch for 7 yards and the touchdown. So Brisker is down for the Bears. That's not good if you're a Bear fan. He wasn't in coverage. It was away from the ball. It was away from the Watson grab. Not sure. They didn't even show a replay of it. So for the Bears. All right, he's walking off the field under his own power. So that's a good sign. Hopefully he's all right. Thanks, everybody. All right, Watson with the touchdown. We'll have McManus out shortly for the extra point. All right, here we go. Dan Whelan is set. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick through the uprights, and good. Started to slice a little to the right side if the kicker looking at the post from behind, the left side, but right post. Great catch, great run, and touchdown for Watson. So Brisker did walk off the field under his own power. Hopefully he's all right. All right, whoops, back to the NHL. Let's go with completed games first. Sharks beat the Stars 5-4. I don't know if that's good or bad as far as it goes for the Kings. In overtime, Sharks get the win. That was Toffoli with the game winner, former King. Avalanche blank the Jackets 4-0 in Colorado. Penguins lose in Pittsburgh 2-1 to the Flames. Bruins in Boston beat the Rangers 10-2. Kings, Oilers, Blues, Golden Knights coming up. So yeah, only 4 finals to pass along. Islanders Wild 1-1, 6:42 first period. Hawks Preds no score in Nashville 3:57. Come on, Hurricanes in Raleigh, North Carolina 1-1 with the Kraken 3:01 in the second. In Philly, Lightning 3, Flyers 1. We got Paul's 5th in addition to Kucherov's 21st and 22nd. And again, Hathaway's first for the Flyers. 3-1 Lightning, 2:52 in the first. Panthers and Senators 1-1. Come on, Senators. 8:08 to go in the second. Red Wings up 2-0 in Montreal. Dylan Larkin's 23rd on the power play. Earlier, Lucas Raymond's 14th. 17:30 to go in the second. And Maple Leafs 3, Canucks 0, 9:37 to go. Second period. Sabres 2, Ducks nothing. Ducks still on the power play. 5:36 to go in the second. Jordan Love 4 for 5, 52 yards, touchdown pass, no picks, no sacks. Jacobs 3 carries for 19. Reed 1 for 14. Dobbs the big catch for 33 yards. Musgrave 1 for 9. Watson 1 for 7 in the touchdown. Reed 1 for 3. So it was a 55-yard. All right, kick is in the air by McManus. Taken at the 5, up the near numbers 20, 25, 30, and tackled down with 2:01 to go first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Bears. All right, Packers could use a quick 3 and out or a turnover. Just keep the Bears out of the end zone. All right. Let's see. Caleb under center. He has an I formation behind him. Burden in motion to the near side. Handoff to Monungai. He plows forward for at least 4. 2nd and 6. Right up the gut. Monungai for a carry for 4, I believe. Sabres is doing good on the penalty kill this year. Yeah, PK, I guess I should say. Yeah, as well. All right. Under a minute and a half. Williams under center, facing a 2nd and 6 at their own 34. Handoff to Monungai again, up the middle. He maybe got one. The Packers stuffed that right up the gut pretty well. Under 1:10 to go. Should be at least 3rd and 5 for the Bears. May have been no gain again. Still waiting for Prime to put the distance up. They did say 3rd and 5 on ESPN. We'll go with that. That's what Prime has. All right, 3rd and 5 from their own 35. Williams in shotgun. Burdened in motion. Back to pass. 4-man rush. Heat is on. Quay Walker throws. Oh, caught short of the sticks by DJ Moore. And it'll be like 4th and 2. Bears might be lining up to go for this. Bit of a surprise here. I get it, but they may think about it. They don't have to snap the ball. They may line up and try to draw the Packers off sides and then think it over. Let's see if they bother to snap before the quarter. They send Loveland in motion. Oh, man, the Packers almost jumped. The center's moving around and pointing. That's the end of the quarter. Bears face a 4th and 2. Packers lead 7-3 after 1. Let me fix the clock or I will forget, and I got to get the right quarter. I biffed it from the third to the fourth quarter in the early game on accident. All right, they'll switch ends. Let me top off my water, otherwise I'll forget that. Be right back. We'll put up the box score on ESPN as well. All right, I don't know. Maybe they'll try to draw the Packers offside and call timeout. I don't know. 3rd and 2 at their own 38 coming up. All right. Sorry about that. Oh, pardon the old man noises. My back is messed up today. I think it started last night. Whew. Yeah, so we got what? We're in progress with the Bears' second drive. That's the first quarter. That's the way the regular season games went too. Limited number of possessions. All right, Bears in the huddle. This is a very interesting call. Maybe it's in reference to what just happened to the Bears defense on that last drive. They are lining up to go for it, going left to right in their all Navy uniforms. This is 2.5, I think, too. That's a little over 2. In shotgun, back to pass, looking, throws over the middle, caught at the Packer 45, DJ Moore. I guess it wasn't that big of a risk knowing how poor the Packers defense is. So looks like Williams got the tackle. First down, Bears. Why are we doing an overhead look? I don't understand this. Very hard to see anything. They actually got to the Packer 44. Handoff to Swift, bounces it outside, tackled from behind at the Packer 41. That's about a gain of 3, bringing up a 2nd and 7. Under 14:15 to go in the second quarter. Good two-handed catch by Moore. Williams made the stop. That snap was not great. That was great concentration by Caleb Williams to get the snap. Faked a toss play, threw it to Moore. Moore slips and gains maybe 1. There's that great field conditions in Soldier Field for you. Feet went right out from underneath him. I don't know if he was trying to make a cut to change direction, but 3rd and 6 after a really short. They give him a gain of 1. 3rd and 6. Packers need a stop. Love on the sideline. We're zoomed in on Enagbare. Now we're zoomed in on Williams. Now we finally get the full picture. Handoff to the deep back, Manungai. That he got maybe a yard. This is going to be 4th and 5. That was an interesting call. Running the ball on, I mean, I guess he's going for it on 4th down, but this is 4th and 5. I don't even know if Manungai got a yard. As Prime is continuously slow. Yeah, they say no gain. 4th and 6. All right, come on, Packers defense. Get the stop. Sack, fumble, interception, tackle for loss, incomplete. In shotgun. Williams, 3 receivers to the left side or far side. Back to pass. Williams, a little bit of pressure, throws down the field and picked. He should have dropped it, but the Packers get the interception. They would have had much better field position if he had just dropped it. This ends up being sort of an arm punt for the Bears. The Packers kind of did them a solid. And that is Valentine on the pick. Packers should challenge it and say it was incomplete. Oh, all right. Well, it's a pick. They would have had, they lost about 30 yards of field position, but that's all right. Packers will take it. Yeah, you almost never want somebody to drop a pick, but right there would have been the time. All right, maybe they didn't lose 30 yards, but 35 minimum. A little more. Yep, pick. Nah, I don't know. First drive, he looked fine. The Bears were moving. They just stalled out, red zone or inside the 10. But yeah, that pass was certainly off. But they had picked up that 4th down, but that was all for naught as they throw a pick, and had it been better off the other way, it would have been a turnover on downs. Yeah, I got to fix my mic. Not going to do it tonight. I'll try to do it before tomorrow, though. I cannot get it where I want it. All right. Well, Packers have the ball up for it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. They lost about not quite 30 yards of field position. It ended up being a pretty good arm punt for the Bears. You got to know the situation. I mean, I know you're eager to get a pick, but it's 4th down. You got to know. I hate to say that. Instinct is just to pick it. Packers definitely have had trouble hanging on to interceptions lately. But that's situational. You got to know just to put that down on the ground. Hello, Taylor. UPL looks good tonight. For the Sabres? All right. Yeah, I don't know who he was throwing to. Somebody was open. It was a bad ball. Somebody beat the coverage. He had somebody open short for the first down, too. I think that's what the replay was trying to show. All right, Packers in white at their own 13 after the pick. Handoff to Jacobs. He gets to the 18, plows forward to the 20. And again, they mark him about a yard short of where he was. I don't know what is the deal. Yeah, Caleb was furious on the sideline. Maybe the wrong route. I don't know. He certainly had a dude open over the middle for the first down, though. Should have just taken the check down. Yep, due to the refs shorting the Packers a ball on almost every spot, it's 2nd and 3. Handoff to Jacobs out of the gun. He's up to the 30, 34 by the near hash for another Green Bay first down. Love to see them run the ball and grind the clock. And thanks, Taylor, for making me laugh. Taylor, you missed it. Her husband was in the chat in the Carolina game. He made 2 comments and I banned him. I was like, I'm not doing this. All right, fake the handoff. Back to pass. Love under pressure. He does throw it. It was like a backhanded underhand toss. I think they're going to say incomplete. Or did his knee get down before he got rid of it is the question. Uh-oh. Bears player injured on the play, too. Was it Booker? No, Booker's the guy that knocked Love out of the game, too. So Booker had him by the jersey, wrapped him up, but the ball... But the Packers are going to be really lucky this was called an incomplete pass. Booker wrapped up... maybe Booker wasn't injured. I think that was somebody else. So Booker had him. But we got 2nd and 10 coming up for the Packers at their own 33. Did not see... Let's check the play-by-play. Oh, I forgot to go second quarter. Okay, Brisker returned. I think we knew that. He was walking. So that's good. Brisker's back for the Bears. Why? Jacobs had a 13-yard run, but why is this play-by-play so slow? NHL.com or NFL.com. Okay, Edwards was injured on the play, so not. Can both teams lose? He was just saying how it was that she was a lawyer lawyer. I keep saying lawyer when I'm trying to say loyal. She was a loyal viewer, and I don't know. I didn't, and that it was bad, whatever, that I banned her, and I'm just like, whatever, you're gone too. No, I'm not kidding. It was sometime during the Rams Panthers game. Yeah, he made one comment, I deleted it. He made another one, and then I banned him. Yep. Exactly. I was not going to deal with it. And as I think Fighting Wales said, yeah, especially you're not going to do it when it's Packers Bears tonight either. And that was my thought too. I'm like, if this had been any other day, I might have had a second thought about it, but I'm like, there is no chance in HE double hockey sticks I'm doing this. All right. Hopefully Edwards is all right. Edwards was the injured on the incomplete pass. On the incompletion, again, Love did a heck of a job to get out. Uh-oh. Edwards being carted off. Oh, no. It's a left leg injury. They have an air cast on it. Oh, no. Fudge. Hate to see it. His night is done, at least, I would think. TJ Edwards, number 53, a linebacker. Ugh, hate to see that. They did not show the replay. Yeah, exactly. It was a lot like Galchino, remember, Giddy. Like, if I'm not having fun, I'm not going to do it. I'm not putting it up with it. Oh, I missed the replay. Maybe that's a good thing, though. I was probably doing... Uh-oh, yeah, here we go. Makes me think I don't want to see this. Oh, he stepped on Watson's foot and turned his ankle. He got up. Yeah, they didn't show the rest. He stepped on Watson's foot, and I guess he rolled his ankle. His left ankle. Oh, something must not have... Oh, boy. All right, shotgun, fake the handoff, Love back to pass. He throws down the field, caught by Golden, wide open, 35, pushed out of bounds, near the 30, 1st and 10 for the Packers. All right, I think my clock is in sync. Long pass downfield. Love rolled to the right side and looked like he might keep it and found Golden wide open. Bears were playing like 10 yards off of him. He made a cut to the inside, cut it outside, and then looked like Johnson, number 1 on the coverage, got toasted. Packers in Bears territory. Oh, Kadarius Toney with the Giants didn't score a touchdown either. Same with Golden. They'll get to him in the second or third year at the latest. They're going to groom him to be Watson's replacement at least. Handoff to Wilson. I have no idea. They actually spotted him a little more than I think he got for once. Nope, now they angled it. Probably not. I think it's going to be a gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Whoa, my clock, because Golden was out of bounds, was way ahead. I apologize. Now we're back close. 2nd and 7. They gave him a gain of 3. Didn't look like it from the spot. All right. Back to pass. Love steps up, gets hit, and short of the line of scrimmage. That might be a run. I don't know if it'll be a sack. Could be a rush for -1. It looked like he was keeping it. We'll see what they say. Nope. Yeah, 1 sack for 1 yard. They gave him a sack. Oof. Hit to his left shoulder. He had to get help with his shoulder pad. Yeah, Booker and Jarrett split the sack. 3rd and 8 for the Packers. At the Bears 29. Gotta get this first down. Back to up. We got a flag. Either delay a game or... Okay, they granted the timeout, so no penalty. 8:55, Packers burn their first timeout to avoid the delay a game call. Wait, which girl? Oh, Piggy Wiggly. That's who we were talking about. Yeah, gal, sorry, you've been gone a while. Piggly Wiggly is gone. She got super annoying about the Bears for some reason, even though... And she kept wanting to talk about the Bears-Packers when we didn't even know if the Bears were going to play the Packers. It just was super annoying. And she kept joining every stream asking who the teams were. That's why Taylor made that joke. Throw to the left side. Dobbs for a first down near the out of bounds. Near sideline. I don't know what I'm saying. It's a first down to Dobbs. That's all I'm trying to say. Yeah, sorry, gal. Meant to catch you up. I was going to mention it. If you remember Piggy Wiggly. Oh, by the way, Pinky from South Africa stopped by. So another WNBA fan stopped by recently, gal. So we have some of the old WNBA crowd in here. Rhonda stops by once in a while for a bit and says hello as well. Chiefs fan or whatever his handle is. All right, handoff. This is Jacobs. He gets maybe half a yard. 2nd and 9 to the near side. Clock rolling. We're getting down to 8 minutes to go. Still trying to sync it up a little bit. Jacobs 6 carries for 40 yards. Dobbs 2 catches for 43. Love is 6 of 8, 98 yards, and the passing touchdown to Watson. Under 7:45 to go. Thanks, gal. Appreciate it. Under center. Fake the. Oh, no, he did hand it off. Jacobs went nowhere. 3rd and 9. I don't know what they were doing there. I get it. They don't want to. Pardon me. Tried to get a bite to eat at the quarter break. 7:15 to go. First or half, second quarter. 3rd and 9. coming up. Packers need a first down here. 3 for 3 on third down, but their average to go is 3.7. This is 9. Empty backfield, 3 receivers far side. We got Reed, and I think Watson to the near side. Back to pass, 4-man rush. Love looks, throws towards the end zone. Reed in for the touchdown. Woohoo! Packers up 13-3. On a dime from Jordan Love on 3rd and 9 to Reed. 10 plays, 87 yards, 5:37 off the clock. Wow, did they need that? Would have hated to settle for a field goal there. This is about, what, 20 yards? Yeah, Reed just out and up. Or up and out, I should say. Like he stopped for a short route and then just faded to the corner. Caught it. And McManus and Whelan out there for the extra point. The hold, the kick is good. I don't know if that was the greatest snap. 14-3. Go Pack, go. Kickoff after the commercial break. Great two-handed catch. Reed had to turn from the inside, and to the outside. Great concentration. Two-handed grab and took it the rest of the way, like a step or two to the end zone. Yeah, unrivaled. I would, but I'm not ready to pay for. I'd have to pay for HBO Max, and it's 3-on-3. I don't know. It's like 4 7-minute periods. I don't know. It's only 2 months too, so I don't know. Yeah. Holy hot tamales. Let's go. Oh, that's cool. Is that a little tamale? Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't realize the emojis were so extensive in the chat. It doesn't seem to be anywhere else on YouTube, but that's pretty cool. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, thanks, everybody. Hey, Derek, thanks for being here. Thanks, Gal. Thanks, Taylor. I think I said thanks, Alex. Who else has been here? I said Derek. Gracie, of course. Blue Jay, of course. Appreciate you being here. Bok Choy was here. Is here, maybe. Thank you all. And Susan, of course, although she's rooting for the Bears, we won't hold that against her. Roll Clones. Yeah, crushing it show. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Gotcha. Yeah. I'm trying to do things on the up and up. I hear you. I don't have cable either. All I have is over-the-air television, Prime Video, what else? ESPN Plus for hockey and limited college basketball. You don't get the great stuff. But yeah, hey, Bok Choy. Yeah, I was just saying hello. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Just wanted to make sure I got everybody in case I forgot anybody. I think I said, yeah, thanks, Susan. I think that's everybody. Thanks, Bok Choy. I appreciate it. All right, Packers about to kick off. Gotta really put the screws down and nail the Bears here on defense. Keep it 14, no worse than 14-3 for the half. Taken at the 2, up the numbers, to the hash marks, to the far numbers, cut back over the 25 to about the 27. 1st and 10 for the Bears at their own 27. 6:38 to go. Second quarter for Caleb Williams and company. 19 points a game allowed weeks 1 through 14, 6th in the NHL. Yeah, but then Parsons got hurt, and they kind of went down the tubes. 15, 16, 17, and 18. I still can't believe the Jets never got an interception this year on defense. Fakes the handoff to Swift. Williams looking, rolls out of the pressure towards the near sideline, keeps it, gains 2 yards, heads out of bounds. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock rolling under 6.5. As we get a look at Jeff Hafley, the Packers defensive coordinator. Not sure for how much longer, though, as he'll probably get head coaching interviews for sure. Who knows? Maybe a job offer as well. All right, Swift is the deep back. Williams under center. 2 receivers in the near side. Burden in motion. Handoff to Swift up the middle. He gains at least 3. Should be no more than 3rd and 5 for the Bears. Swift has 7 carries, 25 yards, more 5 receptions for 39. Huge. Well, they call it 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 from their own 32.5 yard line. This is about 4.5. Back to throw. 4-man rush. Plenty of time. Caught over the middle and fumbled. Who got it? Oh, the Bears dove on it. Oh, that's too bad. I believe Komet caught it. I didn't see who fell on it. Huge break for the Bears. 1st down, and they hang on to the ball. Komet just caught it. 1, 2. You know what? The Packers might want to challenge this for incomplete. McKinney popped it out. I don't know if Komet. Yep, that's what's going on. Matt LaFleur is challenging it. They may overrule this incomplete. That would be 4th and 4 then for the Bears. That's what the challenge is, though. Green Bay challenge. Yes, they used replay assist. It's incomplete. They didn't even need to challenge it. Yeah, I don't think Komet got his 2nd foot down. It was a bang-bang play, catch and turn, juggling the ball, and then McKinney knocked it out. Now, if the Packers had recovered it, this would have been a terrible thing. But since the Bears recovered it, and it's 4th and 4, we go back to 5:19, and Ben Johnson apparently going to go for it. Thanks. Saw a report that unrivaled viewership, is down. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, that stinks. Yeah, I saw they had like 2 daytime games and 2 nighttime. I actually saw somebody streaming it on Twitch, so I got to look in, and that's when I realized it was full court. That's too bad. I'd like to see them be able to make some more money. And who knows what's going to happen with the WNBA season. All right, Bears from their own 32, going for it on 4th and 4, unless they're trying to draw the Packers off sides. Packers better watch out. Looked like ending. Back to throw, tipped at the line, incomplete. Oh, man, I just hope Enagbare didn't line up off sides. What are you doing, Ben Johnson? Now the Packers have great field position. 1st and 10 at the Bear 32. The snap was off target again, and then Williams rushed his throw, and I think, who tipped it? That's Cooper. The linebacker, number 56, got a hand on it. Looked like Brooks might have got it if he hadn't. But that was a terrible snap. I've noticed that in the few Bears games I've seen. He really has to extend himself to get the ball because the snaps are not on the money. Packers have it at the 32. They need to get a touchdown, though. Handoff to Jacobs to the outside to the 30. Breaks a tackle down to the 35. They actually got the spot right for once. Believe it's a gain of 7. 2nd and 3, and we got another injured Bear. Oh, jeez. 5 minutes to go. 2nd quarter. Number 97 down for the Bears. Let's see if we can get. Oh, they take a commercial break. They say Billings is injured. Oof. So Bears. Let's see. The safety came back, right? Number 9. Who was that? Jaquan Brisker came back. Somebody else was done though. 53, right? I think it was 53 that left for the Bears defense. Not sure who 97 is because he hasn't registered anything on the box score yet. Hate to see that for anybody. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Packers did use a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Bears have all 3. Sabres are leading the Ducks in Buffalo 2-0, 15:06 to go. Leafs all over the Canucks, just about to start the third, 4-0. Tavares 16th, the most recent. Red Wings 3-0. DeBrincat's 23rd over the Habs in Montreal. I know the Wings are good though. They're pretty good. 16:32 to go. That's right. Patrick Kane got his 500th recently, I think. Panthers 2-1. Boo. Verhaeghe's 13th. Second intermission in Ottawa. They'll start with a 4-on-4 for the third. Lightning all over the Flyers. 5-2. It was 5-1. Hagel, Goncalves, the most recent. And then Tippett's 14th for the Flyers. 11-11 in the third. Kraken 2-1 over the Canes. What are we doing, Hurricanes? 12:52 to go in the third. Hawks no score in Nashville. 14:56 to go. Middle period. 2-2 Islanders Wild. Holmstron's 11th, the equalizer for the Isles. Again, 15:35 in the second, though. And that's your in-progress scoreboard. Didn't see what happened. First postseason game with 2 85-plus yards since Super Bowl 32, I think it said. Jeez. Handoff Love to Jacobs to the far side. He's a yard short, 3rd and 1. Clock rolling. Let's see, 4:35 to go. There we go. 4.5 to go, second quarter, 3rd and 1. Exactly my thought, Taylor. Exactly my thought. 3rd and 1. Handoff. Jacobs goes nowhere. He may have lost half a yard. 4th and 1. Decision time for LaFleur. I think he's going for it. Boy, I don't know. This is a tough call. I almost think you got to take the points and take the 14-point lead. I mean, I get it. You're trying to 4th down conversion. Recommend toss-up. What does that mean? 4th and 1. Just don't. Okay, they're not in shotgun, but Jacobs is the deep back. Watson in motion. Looks like they're going to run. Oh, he faked the handoff. Rollout pass. Watson caught it. 20, 15, 10, 5. Leaps to the end zone. Uh-oh, he fumbled it, but I think they fell on it. That's a touchdown. I think he broke the plane before he fumbled it. So, holy cow, the Packers with some razzle-dazzle. Not really. And they convert. Let's see what they call. I don't know what the call is going to be. Let's listen in.
Originally signaled as a touchdown. The field is that the player fumbled the ball before crossing the goal line. Because it is 4th down and the ball was recovered by his teammate, the ball will come back to the spot.
Okay, no touchdown. 1st and goal from where he fumbled. Okay, since it was 4th down, you can't advance it. Probably has something to do with it being the last 5 minutes of the half, too. Yeah, just on the helmet at the 1 as Watson went for the leap, and luckily it stayed in bounds, and Dobbs was right there to fall on it in the end zone. So again, they said since it was 4th down, 1st and goal for the Packers, it's going to be at the 1. Man, Watson, you got to take care of the football, though. That would have been a huge momentum swing if that had somehow gone off the pylon and it was Bears ball. All right, now they say 3:10 to go. Quick pass, incomplete. What in the world was that? They tried to go quick hitter over the middle, and that was, I don't know what the heck that was. 2nd and goal. What happened here? He faked the handoff, tried to throw it behind Dobbs, and it was Dobbs dropped it. That was actually a pretty good throw by Love. I don't know why Dobbs didn't come up with that. Thank goodness Dobbs recovered that fumble, though. 2nd and goal from the 1. Dobbs and Watson and Reed to the near side. He's got a back with him in shotgun. They hand it off to Jacobs. He's going to be... Well, this is a terrible spot. They're marking him basically at the 1 again. I thought he gained half a yard, but 3rd and goal. What are we doing, Green Bay? Yeah, the refs said because it was 4th down. You know, Jacobs got hindered because Love had his hand caught like on Jacobs' belt or something. Love ended up slowing him down. Packers may burn a timeout here. Yeah, I think they're going to use their 2nd timeout. At 2:20, 3rd and goal from the 1. Packers use their 2nd timeout. They have 1 remaining. So, yeah, Habs down 3-0 to the Red Wings. Yep. Wings are good. Yeah, the East is wide open, though, man. You don't know. That East is for the taking. Reeks Blackhawk. Yeah, that was the explanation that because it was 4th down, I think only the fumbler can advance it. I kind of forgot that rule. I kind of figured there might be something about advancing a ball. So it just came back to the spot, unfortunately, for the Packers. They had a 1st and goal. They got to convert. So 3rd and goal from the 1. Jacobs, the deep back. Handoff, and he didn't get it. He's a half a yard short. Packers will probably think about it at the 2-minute warning. Jeepers creepers. You got to go for it, I suppose. Because if not, the Bears are pinned. Oh, do I think Piggy is mad, Lyle? Yeah, I was going to say, I'm glad you put Lyle. Yeah, don't know, don't care. Have a nice life. Dang it, Packers. Why do you make things so difficult? This is not helping my stress. Yeah, probably. Or annoying somebody else in their live chat, I would guess. Maybe another Packer fan. Plenty of Bears fans, I'm sure, are streaming it. All right, Packers 4th and goal inside the 1. Watson made a leap towards the end zone. I think it made contact with the Bears' helmet, went forward. Luckily for the Packers, recovered in the end zone by Dobbs, but unfortunately, the rule is on 4th down, nobody else but the fumbler, I think, can advance it. So the ball came back to the fumble point. 1st and goal at the 1, and the Packers haven't done. They were incomplete. Looked like Dobbs dropped it. It was a little bit behind him. It was actually a decent idea. Love put a pretty good ball on it. It was a catchable ball for Dobbs, and didn't get it. And then 2 runs by Jacobs, and they couldn't get it over the goal line. Oh, boy. But the Packers do receive the second half kickoff as well. So. Three nothing. Bo score. He used to play in Colorado. Oh, Bo Byram? Oh, sorry, Bowman Byram? Gotcha. All right. 4th and goal. Packers offense on the field as expected. Oh, man. I wish... Nah, never mind. Let's just get the dang touchdown here, please, offense. On the right hash mark. 3 receivers near side. Reed, Dobbs, and Watson. He had Reed back in motion. Back to pass. With time. Wide open Dobbs for the touchdown in the near corner. They finally get the touchdown. The guy who recovered Watson's fumble gets the TD, and wow, did the Packers need that. That would have been horrific and a big momentum swing if the Bears had gotten a stop before halftime. Wow. Love had all kinds of time, too, and somebody broke coverage. Looks like the Packers did well, they both kind of went out. I think the Bears thought it was going to be a crossing route, and Dobbs faked it and went outside. So here's the extra point. McManus kicks it up and good. 21-3 Green Bay. Kickoff shortly. Bears have all 3 timeouts and just under 2 minutes. 1:56 to go. Dobbs for a 1-yard receiving touchdown. Give Jordan Love 3 touchdown passes, a 1-yarder to Dobbs, and a strike to Watson and Reed. Watson a yard short of having 2 touchdowns. Bears have the lone turnover. It was on 4th down, so it was a bit of an arm punt. The pick was secured by Carrington Valentine. Watson with the fumble, Dobbs with the recovery. And the Packers miscue at the goal line. Sure, now we can see but Bears fans. Second postseason game in team history with TD on each of first 3 drives. The 2016 divisional at Dallas at Jerry World. Where, oh my gosh, Cooks made the great sideline catch to set up the game-winning field goal for Mason Crosby. That's in the past. Brandon McManus, just checking out the lights, making sure they're not flickering. Kick is in the air, taken at in the goal line or in the end zone. 1st and 10 Bears at their own 35. All right, 1:56 to go. 3 timeouts for Caleb Williams and company. Plenty of time for the Bears to get a score before half. The Packers do receive the second half kickoff. The Bears had 3 points on their opening drive. They had an interception and turnover downs. That interception was on 4th down as well. 3 receivers bunched to the far side. Burden in motion, so 2 each side now, and a back in shotgun. Back to pass, Caleb, 4-man rush. Over the middle, caught, wide open by Loveland, all the way to the Packer 43. So good start for the Bears, and they actually whistle forward progress and blow the play dead, which they never do. All right, clock ticking. Horrific camera work there. LA have a chance to win tonight. Corey Perry. Yay, finally. That'll help. They need something. Back to pass. Williams looking. nearly picked. I think he was hit from behind on the throw, and the Packers dropped the pick. That was Cooper, the linebacker, who had a shot at it. I think somebody was on Caleb's back. Might have been Rashawn Gary. Oh, man, that guy's still around. Wouldn't know it. Yeah, I think he got a piece of the ball, and it was a near interception. He was getting held on the play, by the way. Complete grabbing of his shoulder pad by the left tackle. Not just the jersey. He had the pad, too. 2nd and 10. Bears get a reprieve. Komet in motion. Back to pass is Williams. Over the middle. Knocked away from Loveland. 3rd and 10. 1:15. Quay Walker, I believe, on the coverage. So 3rd and 10. 2-down territory for the Bears. 1:15 to go. Quay Walker getting the signal from the sideline. He does have the listening device, the little green circle on the back. 4 for 8 on 3rd down tonight for the Bears. Back to pass. Williams looking, steps up in the pocket to the nearest numbers on his feet and slides down I don't think he's out of bounds. Clock is still rolling. It is 4th down, but probably about a 5-yard pickup. Under a minute to go. And ESPN says 4th and 4. Prime agrees. We're under 50 seconds. Huge play. If the Packers could get a stop, keep this game at the margin it currently is at. And who took the timeout? Bears? No, Packers. 37 seconds to go. Not really sure. Packers are out of timeouts. Bears have all 3, but they do face a 4th and 4 here. So if the Packers win, they would play Seattle. If the Bears win, it depends on who wins between the Eagles and the Niners tomorrow. If the Eagles win, Bears play the Eagles. If the Bears and Eagles win, because the Rams would play Seattle. But again, if the Packers win, it's Seattle, and it's the winner of Eagles-Niners against the Rams. Back to throw, looking over the middle, incomplete. No flags. 32 seconds to go. The Packers could get more before half. And Caleb just out of sorts. A little bit off. And I am certainly happy for that. Did not want to be stressing through this game. There's still a long way to go. Game is a long way from over. Packers tend to shoot themselves in the foot at every given opportunity. Still got to get through the game relatively healthy as well, injury-free preferred. I don't think we played. Who did we play this year? Did we play Seattle? What division did we play? I know we lost to the Panthers, but that might have been a standings matchup. Why am I blanking? I could look that up real quick while we wait. I'm totally blanking on what division. I don't think... no, because we played the Saints not that long ago. So the Panther game must have been by standings. Let's see. Oh, Commies. We played the East. Commies, Cowboys... Cardinals, Panthers were based on standings. Eagles and Giants. Yeah, okay, so we did not play. I don't think we played anybody. Hold on. Wait, what? That's preseason. Played the Seahawks in preseason. Wait, so who? Let's see. So we played all of the East. We played the Panthers from the South. Oh, we played the Cardinals from the West. So those must have been, standings matchups. Yeah, so other than the Cardinals, we didn't play any of the playoff teams out of the West. So I'm sorry, the Packers. Oh, all right. Still a long way to go. Packers out of timeouts. Bears have all three. Bears sacked Love for a loss of 1. Otherwise, he's had a pretty clean pocket. Again, no Zach Tom, so you got Jordan Morgan at right tackle, Rasheed Walker at left. Back to pass. Dumps it. Taken by Brooks inside the 50. And I'm getting warnings from YouTube Studio. 1st and 10, Pack. With 25 seconds to go, just into Bears territory, 1st and 10. Out of timeouts. Everything's got to be to the sideline or they got to hustle and clock the ball. So far, so good on the dining room lighting. Just making sure we're not flickering. All right. 1st and 10 at the Chicago 47-yard line. Love back to pass. 4-man rush. Throws down the field, and he's going to overshoot Watson near the goal line. Good coverage by Stevenson. Love aired it out a little too much. 2nd and 10. That wasted 6 seconds, though. Yes, Packers have the cheeseheads. Yep. We're on the road in Chicago tonight, though. I suppose there might be some in the crowd. They haven't shown it yet. Dang it. Why am I getting warnings? Apparently, I may need to up my stream, the kilobits per second, the bit rate. 5 seconds on the play clock. 3. Back to pass. 3-man rush and a spy. Love on a keeper to the 45. 40. Steps out of bounds near the first down marker with 11 seconds to go. 1st and 10. All right. Either a shot at the end. Well, you're either going to have to throw it short and get it closer for McManus, maybe out of bounds, or do you take a shot at the end zone? They're kind of in no man's land here. I don't think this is in McManus's range. It's good. We're looking at about 55 yards on a windy night in Soldier Field. So without a timeout, this is kind of tough territory. They're at the 36.5-yard line for the Bears. Bunched formation to the far side. Back to pass. Lobs one towards the sideline. Incomplete. He threw it away with 7 seconds to go. Don't know if they have enough time for something like that again. Maybe. 2nd and 10. Thanks, Gal. Yeah, it's first name Dan, initial C. It is Dan C. All right. In shotgun, 2 receivers each play. I think they're going to take a shot. No, they threw it away again. What was that? I don't understand. They're just going to settle for a 50. It's going to be about a 54-yard attempt. It looked like that was the design of the play. Just throw it away twice and kill clock. All right. Well, man, it'd be nice if he hits it. Be huge to be up 21 at half. 55-yarder. All right. The wind is relatively still. 52 was as long for the Broncos a long time ago. Kick is up and no good. Never signaled anything by the refs. Oh, Bears took a timeout. Well, thanks, Bears. Pretty sure he missed it. Now he gets another chance. All of a sudden, I'm like, oh, wait, the clock didn't start. So McManus will go try to get warmed up on the sideline, or are they not going to take that long a timeout? Nope, he just scraped his cleats. Now the wind is kicked up a little. But the flags on the goalposts are flipping a little bit now. All right. Bears tried to ice the kicker. Yeah, no. If the Packers win, it's automatically they go to Seattle. Snap, hold, kick on the way. This one, oh, it hooked wide left, no good. I think he missed the first one as well. But all right, that is the half. Packers 21, Bears 3. Dang it. I wish they would have tried to get a little closer. McManus had the distance, but I think it got blown a little bit by the wind and they missed it. So they're up. They will get the ball to start the second half. All right, so Packers finally fail on a drive to record points. That is your halftime score. Got my 21-3. Packers received the ball. Let's put the timer up. Let's put the game at halftime as well. Again, Packers will receive the second half kickoff. Bears started with the ball. Got an opening drive field goal. Packers got touchdowns on all their drives and then ended the half with a missed 55-yard field goal with a crosswind. Yeah, it is for sure. Yeah, they would definitely. Packers are the 7 seed. Seattle's the 1 seed. They definitely would go to Seattle. Yeah, I couldn't see if he made the one that they iced him on either, but the wind definitely picked up. Not making excuses for McManus, but disappointed the Packers just were settling for a 55-yard attempt, though. I thought they would have tried to complete a pass to make it closer. So, yeah, no, for sure. This is, yeah, it's not over. I'm not counting anything. But yeah, super pumped. Long way to go. Never know. Miscues can happen at any time. Want to escape with health intact, too. Things are looking good. I mean, at least offensively, you couldn't ask for more. Defense has actually played well as well, so no complaints there either. Oh, let me fix the timeouts because I will forget. All right, there. Timeouts are fixed. I hear you, Derek. I know. You never know, though. He did make it. Okay, I wasn't sure. It was really hard to tell because it did that same thing. It hooked a little. That's not McManus's fault. The Packers failed to get a little closer. I would have liked them to complete a pass, but thanks for the info. I thought he did, but I wasn't 100% sure. Would have liked to have seen them get closer and not settle for that. Known for, shipping. 25%. Producers in USA. Now I get it. Oh, the Packers. Well, it was the Acme. Well, actually, it was the Indian Packing Company. Later, the Acme Packing Company, I think, that, paid sort of sponsored, sponsored and paid for the uniforms. That's how they were created. They played 1919 and 1920 as an independent, and then they joined the NFL. Whatever it was known by then, I've already forgotten the name. The NFL started in 1920. The Packers joined the second year in 1921. Nearly got kicked out of the league as well. Nearly folded. That's why they had the stock sale, stock certificates to buy into the team. Back when it did something, now it's just ceremony really only and a fundraiser. You get to vote in the, for the board of directors, whoever decides to run. And I think you get exclusive. You don't even get a discount, but you get access to like owners merch. It would be nice if you got like 10% off. I don't even think you do. I haven't checked in so long. I do have a piece of stock. Yeah, I know it's worthless. Just wanted to support the team. Won't be doing it again, probably. If it ever. It was very expensive. I think it was expensive last time. $250, $350. It was a lot. All right, I think I'm going to take a quick break. We'll put the box score up here, unless you'd rather look at the hockey. Sabres up 4-2 on the Ducks. 1:09 to go. Panthers leading. Boo. Senators. Wings up 3-0 on the Habs. 2:09 to go. Leafs 4-0 over the Canucks. Hawks. Tyler Bertuzzi's 23rd. They lead the Preds in Nashville. 1-0. 3:25 to go. Wild and Islanders all square at 3. Kaprizov 25th, but Cizikas 6 tied it up. Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it could have been spam. Yeah, it was definitely meat packing. Yeah. Yep. I should eat at halftime, but yeah, I had a very light dinner. I might be hungry. I should probably go try to eat now. Something like that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was meat. Yeah. Again, it was Indian and then Acme. All right, let me take a break. I guess I'll cue up some music and then I'll be back. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Doing one or both does help with recommending the channel to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. All right, we got 14 likes. Do appreciate it. If you want, we could raid my friend who's an Eagles fan. Yeah, I didn't realize he was doing this game. All right, let me go with the short songs real quick. All right, got the music. We'll unmute real quick. All right, yeah, if you wouldn't mind, do me a favor. One second. I gotta mute this. Okay, just go to Google Home. What am I doing? All right, 11. Oh, yeah, we're up to 1,114 subs. Awesome. All right, let me make sure that's muted. All right, it's Hilltime Sports. If you wouldn't mind, say a kind word or two. Like and subscribe. Helps out another small YouTube channel. He's trying to get to 200 subs. He's at 194. if you don't mind. If not, understood. But all right, I'm going to take a break and be back. Thank you all for watching. Wait, what do we got? Packer O-line looks great so far. Yeah, they won. Yeah, raid. Raid, please. Thanks, Alex. Packers, yeah, they won Super Bowl 1 and 2. 31. That was both with Bart Starr. 31 with Favre and 45 with Rodgers. They lost Super Bowl 32 to the Broncos, so they're 4-1. All right, I'll be back. Thanks. Oh, geez Louise, that was a mistake. I didn't realize Piggy was in his stream. Oh, brother. I just can't get out of my own way. All right, kickoff. Second half underway. Out of the end zone. Packers will have it 1st and 10 at their own 35. First and 10. Well, I guess I should have looked at the chat before I did that. I apologize. Yep. I regretted doing that. I'll send a message to Hilltime later. I meant to message him and say, watch out for her. And no idea she was going to be on. All right, back to pass. Love under pressure, rolls to the near sideline, has to throw it away out of bounds. I don't know what the Bears are signaling intentional grounding for. He threw it past the first down marker out of bounds. He was out of the pocket, too. I don't know who that Bear defender was. I don't know what. Oh, he took a blow to the face. No call. Could we ever get a damn call? Enough of this garbage with the Bears. Holy crap. I forgot to kill the audio. Sorry about that. I did not kill the music. My bad. I was trying to eat and that backfired. Third down for the Packers. That play did nothing. All right, third and 12, actually. Well, I got to pay attention to this game. Sorry about that. 4 seconds on the play clock. What are we doing? This is not a good start to the second half. Back to throw, pump fake, tipped and behind the receiver. They're lucky that wasn't an interception at 14:04. Quick 3 and out for the Packers. They lost 2 yards, and they have to punt it away. Dope Vods, thank you. Yeah, thanks for the raid. I had no idea. Nice. Agreed. Thanks, Dope Vods. All right, Whelan sends it. The first time the Packers punted, returned from the 34 out to the 37. Maybe the 32 to the 37, depending on where they say they got it. So the Bears get the start they wanted. A quick 3 and out by the Packers and good field position. Yeah, I'm just sorry I don't blame I'm not blaming Hill Time. He needs viewers desperately, but I should have given him a heads up. I just feel bad for stepping into his live stream and then stirring anything up. I had no clue. Handoff and taken to the 40 for about a gain at 3. Second, but thanks for having my back. 2nd and 7 coming up. I'll try to send him a quick message right now. Actually, I'll wait for a timeout. All right, Bears have a 2nd and 8. I was wrong. It was a gain at 2. Williams back to pass, throws over the middle, caught by Loveland down. Oh, he fumbled, but the Bears fall on it. All right, again, was this an incomplete pass? They think they did call it incomplete. That would have been a huge gain. Loveland couldn't hang on. 3rd and 8 for the Bears. Let's see the replay. 1, 2. Yeah, that's a tough call. McKinney knocked it out again. Yeah, Zacchaeus was right there for the fumble recovery. Why did the Bears have a lineman eligible running a route, by the way? Like, he was in an all-out sprint. All right, 13:06, 3rd and 8. I think the Bears are not going to challenge that. It was, again, a bang-bang play. Back to pass. Looking, steps up, throws down the left sideline. Wide open, Loveland. This time he catches it at the 31. Unbelievable. Oh, jeepers creepers. All right, 1st and 10, under 12 and a half to go. Williams rolls out, throws in the flat, caught inside the 20, inside the 15, down to the, well, they mark it at the 14. Thought he had more than that. 1st and 10. All right. First and 10. Now they mark it at the 12. What happened to the mark at the 14? Handoff up the middle. Swift gets down to about the 10, so that'll be 2nd and 8. Remember when I said be wary when... Yeah. No, I know. But she didn't... That was only after they switched to handles. Her channel name was Piggy Wiggly, which I thought was amusing to me because there was... sorry, 2nd and 9, actually. She was Piggy Wiggly, and that reminds me of the grocery store. Quay Walker blows it up right up the gut. The Bears lost about 5 yards. 3rd and 14. Back outside the 15. Nice play by Quay. Sorry, I'm all frazzled. I tried to eat some more, ran out of time. I shouldn't have been talking so long, but you guys make it real interesting. Appreciate you being here. Quay Walker on the stop, up the gut. 10:18 to go, 3rd quarter, back to pass, 3rd and 13, rolls to the near side, short to Loveland, and that was incomplete anyways. He caught it at about the 11, but Caleb Williams apparently injured on the play. Well, that's not good. 4th and 13 coming up. Yeah, Hilltime already mentioned. I don't know what happened. Here's the field goal try. It's up and good. Bears make it a 21-6 game. They are now down by 15. So Packers did nothing on offense. Bears, I can't, Williams kind of tripped his own feet, but he was like near a Packer player. I apologize for not seeing the replay. Bears kick off. They trail by 15. So Packers did nothing on their drive. The Bears get a field goal, and it's a 15-point lead. Yeah, thanks again to, go Pack, go. Cheers, bud. Thanks, Dope Vods. Go Packers, go. Sheldon Keefe? No. My voice is shot. I'm going to need to rest it for tomorrow. Kings are making me crazy right now. Anyways, oops. Oh, okay, Alex, your initial red flag thing didn't come through on my... Maybe Sinbin admin showed it, or somebody else. Yeah. I think it was because of the quote or because of the red flag. I don't know, but it's there. We got it. I don't know. No, I gotta raise. You know what? I don't want to waste my voice, and my back is killing me too. I gotta get up and get some heat on it. I really should probably plug in the heating, pad and use it for the second half. I probably should have put on a warmer sweatshirt. Yeah, I don't understand leaving Markstrom out there for all 9. I don't get it. Did you see when Jordan Binnington was going to get pulled for the Blues? It was like 7-2 Blackhawks, and they couldn't find the backup. He was hiding in the locker room. You could see him poking his head out with his mask on from the locker room. It was the strangest thing I had seen. So I got to send a message to Hill. All right, kick return to the 35 for the Packers. Apologies. 10:02 to go. So good field position for the Packers. Second possession of the second half. Was just trying to message Hill time real quick. All right, let's. Oh, he rolled his right ankle. He was just running away. I don't think it had anything to do with the Packers player. He rolled his right ankle. We'll see if he comes back. That was a pretty bad ankle turn. Hopefully he's all right. All right, Packers in good field position in their white jerseys, going right to left. Handoff, and no gain. 2nd and 10 coming up. 9:52 to go. Third quarter. Come on, Packers. Got to be able to run the ball. Completion percentage, lowest in NFL, 58% for Caleb. I did not know that. I mean, he had a great year, I thought. Shotgun, Love back to pass. Throws, Watson catches it. Good for about 7, maybe 8. It's going to be 3rd and 2 or 3. We'll see by the spot. 9:10 to go. Boy, I don't know. I may change my mind about football all day tomorrow. There's not much hockey. I guess I do want to see Bills, Jags. I don't know about the other games anymore. 3 receivers to the far side. 1 second on the play clock. They got it off, I guess. Back to throw. Lots of time. Nowhere to go. He had a dump off wide open in the flat. He never looked to the right side. 4th and 2. I don't know what's going on here for the offense. It's only 21-6. It was 18 and a half. We're at a 2-possession game. Not good. Packers don't use a whole lot of time. 4th and 2. Not good. Packers offense very stagnant to start the third, and that missed field goal before half looming large. Short punt, hit at the 25, took a Packers roll to the 18. It hit just inside the 25 and rolled a few yards. They got lucky to pin the Bears inside the 20. Williams and the rest of the offense back on the field, only down 15. We'll see how that ankle's doing for Caleb. Excuse me. Devils are stacked with great players. I worry the players aren't buying into him. It's not over yet, Roll Clones, but thanks for stopping by. Don't attack Piggy, but thanks, Taylor. It's all right. I don't want to disrupt his chat. I appreciate you backing me up, but I don't. He needs everybody he can get. So All right, I got to stop talking about this. Used to be. All right. All right, man. I don't like this. This game should have been over. I don't like this. 23 votes. Apologies. I was just trying to send Hilltime Sports a message through Discord. Don't want to disrupt his stream. Thanks for everybody who helped him out. Appreciate it. Packers, we have 23 votes, 65% for the Packers, 35% for the Bears. Williams back to pass, throws over the middle, wide open. Caught out to about the Bear, 44 by Burden. Well, we've seen the same song and dance earlier in the season. You know it's never over. Packers are going to have to find a way to run the ball and work some clock next possession. They have not done so far in the second half. Just keep the Bears out of the end zone. That's the key. All right, they mark it at the Bear 43. Williams under center, handoff up the middle. Swift gets 1 or 2. 2nd and 8 coming up around the Bear 45. 7:40 or under to go third quarter. Yep. Komet requested good seats through. Oh, Frankie. Okay. Through Cole. That's awesome. I forgot. I think I had heard that, and I forgot. All right, Williams on the handoff to Swift to the outside around Lucas Van Ness. First time I've even noticed him tonight. But I think the Bears ran far enough. Nope, they say third down. I thought Swift might have had the first down. What's the distance, Prime? 3rd and 1? I mean, let's take a guess. 3rd and 1. They still haven't put it up. They just put it up. Unbelievable how slow they are. All right, Bears quickly to the line of scrimmage. They're at the Packer 48. Got to get to the 40. It's only a half a yard. Williams under center. Doesn't seem to be hobbled by the right ankle. Handoff Monungai into the Packer 45. He's got the first down for Chicago. But a late flag, and I'm wondering if the Packers piled on. We saw an opponent do this to the Packers, and that's pretty dumb. Oh, boy, and I think Cooper is down. Yep, flag on the Packers. Yeah, stupid Nixon, unnecessary roughness. You've got to be effing kidding me. Why? I hope that's not Cooper that got injured. Again, it's on this pile up. Yep. Nixon tried to jump over the pile. Just an automatic flag. Just stupidity. I don't know what he's trying to do. Ball carrier was on his way down. Just a dumb play. We'll see who was injured. 1st and 10 Bears. My gosh. Why? Why does this team have to drive me insane like this? Monungai, 3 yards. Cooper, of course, is injured, and that did not look good either. So, all right. Need to change sweatshirts real quick. Won't be that guy. Nosebleed seats. That's what happened to Jordan Love's mom when I think he got that start in Kansas City. She was like literally in the last or second to last row at Arrowhead. All right, I'm going to be right back. I got to put a warmer sweatshirt on. All right, still in commercial. Oh. Whew. Yeah, I got chilly. I might need a jacket. It's chilly. I just smudged my glasses too. All right. Maybe I just need to put the hoodie on. I left the. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll see about tomorrow. Man, I might need to counter program. Cooper heading to the medical tent. Hopefully he's all right. At least he was walking under his own power. So, but they don't have a lot of depth at linebacker. Clock rolling again. Stupid penalty. Puts the Bears 1st and 10 at the Packer 30. Fake the handoff. 0 pass rush all the time. Dumps it off. Caught by Swift to the 25-20. Pushed out of bounds near the 15. I mean, you have got to be effing kidding me. Oh, brother. Why? I can't. He stepped out way before the 15. I'm not sure. All right, 1st and 10. They mark it at the 15. Okay. Snap, handoff, Manungai. No, keeper. I got fooled. Williams gets maybe a yard, and that looked awkward because he kind of got spun, and he planted that right ankle. 2nd and 9 at the Packer 14, 5:05 to go, 3rd quarter. Packers have had 6 plays for 6 yards. The second half, Bears have had 13 for 101. Why? Just why? Keep them out of the end zone. 2nd and 9. In shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side. Back to pass. Looking. Throws over the middle. Caught. Loveland at about the 9. Should be about a gain of 5. Should be about 3rd and 4 coming up. Under 4.5 to go. Packers defense needs to. Yep, exactly. They have to bend but not break. Desperately. Cannot give up a touchdown. From the 9, they got to get to the 5. 3rd and 4. Burden in motion. 3 receivers to the far side. Looks like a Dunze to the near side. He's got Swift in the shotgun with him. Hand off to Swift to the near side. He is very close to the 1st down, but he's going to be short. So 4th and less than 1. I assume they're going for it. 3:45. Oh, no. Why does my clock keep getting messed up? Probably because I didn't start it. Oh, that would have been helpful. Sorry about that. I missed 3:33 in the 3rd. All right. Got to stop them. Bears 1 of 4, but this is... Oh, they marked him short at the 6. This is a full yard. I thought it was half a yard. Fake the handoff. Pressure up the middle. Lobs a pass. Picked off at the 2 and returned to the 10. The Packers defense comes up huge at 3:11. And pardon my puberty voice break there. Jeez Louise. I don't know what the Bears are doing. This has just been a wild game. I guess apropos for the wild card weekend. Oh, Moore slipped. I think Moore was the intended receiver. He slipped. It looked like Brooks had the pressure. Was it Brooks or Wooden? I always get 94 and 96 confused. It was Brooks. That was Carl Brooks on the pressure up the gut. Just put his hands up in the air. And, yeah. Well, again, I don't know. You probably saw the replay. It looked like DJ Moore slipped. But, yeah, I don't know why on 4th and 1 you're doing, like, play action. The Brooks didn't buy it. Carl Brooks, number 94, didn't buy the play action. Well, good night if you're leaving, but yeah. I know, I called it right out, but thank you. I was so shocked. That was not exactly what I was expecting. Yeah, that was awesome. Pardon me, didn't say who got the pick. Tyron Hopper, mostly special teams. They were trying to get a good look at him. I think last week I only had the game on while I was doing hockey. Definitely they're interested in him maybe replacing, if they say goodbye to McDuffie finally. They should have they chose between McDuffie and another guy on special teams last year, and they chose wrong. McDuffie's from Boston College. That's where Halfley last coached before becoming the defensive coordinator. I should say he was the head coach there. So, I don't know. I can kind of get McDuffie's been okay, but I think it was Wilson. I can't think of his first name. Eric Wilson. They still have Emmanuel Wilson, the running back. But we'll see. Boy, Love isn't exactly lighting it up on the completion percentage either. 10 of 19. Caleb's 13 of 25. And 2 picks. It was about a 6-yard return, so, again, Packers inside their own 10. 1st and 10, 3:11 to go in the third. From the 9, Love back to pass in the end zone, dumps it off to a tackle eligible who plows forward and fumbled. It's kicked, and the Bears had it, and it went out of bounds. So this is probably coming back to the original fumble. What on earth was that? What are we doing, Matt LaFleur? Why are we throwing to a tackle eligible? Boy, he ran over 49, but then he didn't protect the ball. Yep, a good play by the Bears defense, and then he kicked it with his left foot, so it's probably coming back to the original fumble. Should be a first down for the Packers, though. I have no idea where the clock is. They've been showing replay after replay. The important thing is the Packers still have the ball. 1st and 10. Yeah, back at the 15. Handoff, or no, that was 2nd and 4. Never mind. Now it's 1st and 10. Well, good old Amazon didn't get back much before Prime didn't get back much before the snap. Yeah, so DJ Moore was going to do a quick in and out, and he slipped. He would have been wide open. He slipped trying to make the cut, and Caleb had nowhere to deliver the football. He just floated one, and it got picked off by Hopper. He was trying to hit Komet. All right, 1st and 10, 1:42 to go. Come on, LaFleur. What are we doing? 2 receivers each side, back to pass. Throws down the right sideline. Receiver stopped or slipped. 2nd and 10. Jacobs heads to the sideline. Well, that's not good. Defense. Yeah, incredible. Stick to. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know what's going on in this game by either play caller. Back to pass, pressure on immediately. Love delivers it. Oof, he was in the pocket. It's 3rd and 10. They're discussing. This could be intentional grounding. Yep, that's what they're going to call. So it's going to be more than 3rd and 10. He didn't make. Yeah, there was nobody over the middle. He was in the box. So 3rd and long. He was on the right hash mark, pretty much backed straight up. Pressure came. Nobody blocked the guy on the right edge. That's Booker, number 94. He kind of threw it short in the direction of Golden, but it wasn't even close. He couldn't get much on it because he got blasted by Jarrett. So this is 3rd and I don't know the exact yardage because prime. I just got to go to. They say 3rd and 20. Great. I don't think that is that a 10-yard penalty or is it just where the sack would have happened? Back at their 11. All right, so what happened to half the distance? Back to throw, dump off to Brooks. He gets it to the 22. 4th and about 9, I'd say. And the Daniel Whelan and the punting unit will take the field. Oh, my gosh. What are we doing? It's night and day between usually the Packers are a good second half team. Today they came out and lit it up and clutching to this 15-point lead. I don't know. This game has been bonkers. I mean, that's the way it is with division foes. There's the snap. Move forward, the kick in the air, booming punt all the way to the 28, return to the 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35 out of bounds. So a net of, I don't know, 10, 15 yards. Nice job. Horrible special teams coverage unit. Green Bay Packers. And you wonder why no lead is safe with this team. Terrible lane coverage. Nobody to the outside. Looks like Hopper was probably guilty. McDuffie actually pushed him out of bounds. Pretty good blocking by the Packers. Whelan. If McDuffie didn't get him, Whelan. Oh, Devin Hester in the house with his Hall of Fame jacket on. Interesting. Yeah, definitely need another score. Did you just change your picture? Hey, Taylor. Oh, my goodness. Need to keep the Bears out of the end zone. That's the key. At the Packer 35. Shotgun, fake the handoff. Plenty of time. Gary, late pressure. Bouncer to Komet. Or no, whoever 81 is. They said he caught that? Come on. We sure about that? First game with 2+ interceptions since 3rd career game. Snaps a 31-game streak. Bears might not snap it. No, they do. 3 seconds to go in the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd and 4. Lobs it incomplete. And that's how the 3rd quarter ends. Bears have a 3rd and 4 coming up. It was 21-3 at half. It's only 21-6 after 3. Ridiculous. Packers gotta just make things interesting and play to the level of the competition, trying to be as friendly as possible because they're not world beaters either. Red Wings Cowboy. I'll be right back. I gotta hit the bathroom. Thanks, everybody. All right, we are back for the fourth quarter as we get a look at Micah Parsons. All right, Bears with a 3rd and 4. Run up the middle. That should be enough. Oh, yeah, he got the first down at the Packers 24. So that terrific punt return is going to be trouble. Bears in their all dark blue or navy blue. Going right to left for the fourth quarter. 14 and a half minutes to go. 1st and 10. Komet in motion. Caleb Williams under center. I formation behind him. Fake the handoff. Back to pass. Throws down the left sideline. Incomplete. McKinney late coverage. McDuffie underneath. Think McDuffie maybe got a hand on it. 2nd and 10. Cooper heading to the locker room. Oh, boy. McDuffie never turned. It hit him in the left shoulder. Put his hands up. They used to call that pass interference. Just saying. I'll admit it. Back to pass. Caleb, 2nd and 10. Throws down into the end zone. Incomplete. Trying to hit Odunze. 14-12 to go. 3rd and 10. Odunze had, oh boy, who was in coverage? Williams was there. Otherwise, he was like uncovered till Williams came across the goal line. And better ball, and that should be a touchdown for Odunze. All right, 2 receivers to each side. He has a back and shotgun with him. Back to pass. Oh, pressure there. The ball was on the ground, but the Bears got it. Oh, my goodness. 4th and long now, though. That might take the Bears out of going for it. That's at least a 5-yard loss. Caleb, yeah, great play by Lucas Van Ness, finally. And the lineman that whiffed on the block is the one who recovered it. Not Caleb's fault. He tried to step up in the pocket, and the Bears will settle for a field goal attempt on 4th and 19. The spot, the hold, the kick just keeps it in the right upright and good. 13:28 to go. The Bears creep ever closer. It's 21-19. Oh, if they could have gotten that fumble. All right, Packers offense better get first downs. If they got to run, they got to pass, they got to get some first downs and eat some of this clock and continue to keep the ball out of the Bears offense hand. Can't keep getting lucky to keep them out of the end zone. Got to get points of our own. Even a field goal puts it back to 15. That would be okay. I mean, I'd rather have a touchdown, but, you know, we'll see. Oh, man. All right. All right. Caleb Williams, 14 of 29, 177 yards, 2 picks, 1 sack. Bears rushing attack, 24 carries, 64 yards. Swift, 10 for 36. Monangai, 8 for 27. Loveland leads, 4 catches, 75 yards. Burden, 3 for 42. Moore, 5 for 39. Swift, 1 for 15. Durham Smythe, I guess, or Smith, 1 for 6. All right. Time for the Packers offense to do something. All right. Here's the approach, the kick. That was short of the landing zone. Packers have it 1st and 10 at the 40. I don't know. Bears tried to get cute and do a little weird kick, and it bit them badly. So illegal procedure on the kickoff, giving the Packers the ball at their own 40. Oh, Urlacher is there. He's got a hat on. He should be showing off his full head of hair. You have to signs all over the expressways about, you know, the company that did his hair treatment. All right. 1st and 10, Green Bay. Lead is down to 12. They missed a field goal from 55 at half. They had 3 straight punts in the 3rd quarter. A lot, 3 and out to start the half as well. Love under center. Dobbs to the near side with Reed. Handoff Jacobs. That went nowhere. 2nd and 10. He tried to bounce it outside between the numbers and the hash. And to boot, there's a flag at 13:25. Illegal formation. Oh, but they declined it. All right, so 2nd and 10. Yeah, I kind of thought the Bears would take it. I mean, not take it, do the play for no gain rather than give the Packers a down. Oh, man, this game. Come on, Packers. Reed in motion to the far side. Love in shotgun. Looks like Jacobs with them. Watson the near side. 2 receivers each side. Back to pass. Throw. Caught and nope, dropped by Watson. Would have made about a 3rd and 5. Instead, it's 3rd and 10 after the drop, and it stops the clock at 12:57. Oh my God, you've got to be effing kidding me here. Watson should have caught it. Maybe the defender ripped it out of his. Yeah, okay, good play by Johnson. So I guess Watson, that would have been a really tough catch. All right, 3rd and 10 at their own 40. Love and shotgun, 2 receivers each side. He has a back. Looks like Brooks. Back to throw, rush up the middle, hit a Packers helmet, and incomplete. That probably is illegal touching. It's not a fumble, but I don't know if he thought he could hit Brooks, but the Packers offense stumbles over themselves again. Sweat with the pressure. Jordan Morgan couldn't contain him. Looked like Morgan, yeah, he had to. There was another defender coming around the outside. He should have stuck with Sweat, though. It's almost like he passed him off like he thought he had help. I think they're reviewing for potential, illegal touching because he threw it off a Packers lineman. All right. So it is a loss of 10. All right. I thought it'd be illegal touching, but they said grounding. Yeah, he was throwing away from a sack. Either way, it was going to be a penalty on the Packers, either illegal touching by the lineman or by an ineligible receiver or the intentional grounding. And great, they got to send Whelan and the punting unit back on. They just gave up a huge return last time, which set up a field goal. Snap, Whelan moves forward, kick in the air. I don't know if this is into the wind or with it. Back at the 13, return to the far hash, missed tackle, 30, 35, and out of bounds. Jeez Louise, like a 20-plus yard return. Oh, my goodness. We need another turnover out of the defense. Defense might need to get a pick 6 to ice this. Fumble 6. At least set up a field goal off a turnover. I mean, I don't know. Offense is lost out there. I don't know. I don't have the answers. Clearly, LaFleur and the offense don't have any answers right now. They say trail. Oh, fourth quarter. Okay, they're talking just fourth quarter. I thought they meant in general. Back to pass. No pass rush out of the 4 rushers. Caleb still dancing around at the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Dives forward with the first down. 12:22 to go in the fourth. Jeez. Why do I watch this? We might be doing hockey and basketball tomorrow. My blood pressure. Oh, great. They missed the snap. Another pass to the sideline. Caught inside the 35 by Loveland. Another first down. No, I'm not. I don't know. Maybe my pulse. I don't know. Blood pressure should be fine. I get it. I mean, Loveland pretty much uncovered. I don't know if Williams was supposed to have him or Valentine, but neither of them had him. 1st and 10. Back to pass from the 33. Throws right side, incomplete, trying to hit Odunze. Good coverage by Valentine for once. 2nd and 10. Split screen. Yeah, exactly. This game, geez Louise. It's always this way, though. Every divisional game seems to be this way, at least lately. I mean, they went 1-5 in the division last year. I think they were 4-2 this year. Lost to the split with the Bears and the Vikings. Back to pass, looking, throws, caught near the 10. Loveland. Boy, I don't know. Are we sure about that one? That had to be close. Can we get another look at that? I mean, I'm not. Oh, geez. What is with the. Okay, catch 1, 2. Very close. Wondering if a toe maybe got one. Boy, I don't know. I didn't get a good look at it. Packers still have their challenge. Under 11 to go. Bend don't break time. Keep them out of the end zone. Maybe a turnover. No pass rush. Towards the end zone. Overshot. Loveland. Had him open too. Bad throw. 2nd and 10. Loveland made a... No, you're totally fine. The double... what's that called? Is it Trident or something? That's the thing for the Mariners, right? So maybe it's not for the Devil. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 from the 12 is what I was trying to say. It came out 20. Dump off behind the line of scrimmage. Swift brings it back to the near side, to the 10, down to the 5. I mean, what on earth was that? What the hell's going on out there? To quote Vince Lombardi, should be about 3rd and 3 from the 5. 10.5 to go. Yep, 3rd and 3, 10:15 to go. Actually, they mark him at the 6. Hand off to Swift. He's got the first down and the touchdown. Unfrickin' believable. 10:08 to go. Packers completely blowing it out there in the second half. It's a 6-point game. Don't know what the Bears will do here. It's 5 if you kick it, 4 if you get the 2-point conversion. I would think you'd kick it because then if the Packers get a field goal, you're only down 8, but I never understand what the analytics tell you to do, so no clue. Well, Williams is on the sideline, so they're kicking it. Boy, if he could, well... Snap, hold, kick up through the uprights and good. 21-16. It was 21-3 at half. Bears back within 5. Just unreal. 0 offense for the Packers in the second half. Special teams have been brutal. Can't blame the defense. They've done all they could to keep the game close. No, I know. Yeah, thanks, Gal. Appreciate it. Yeah. No, I knew what you meant. Yeah, thanks again, Gal. Appreciate it. We had at least 600 just from WNBA alone, so we've probably gotten... Oh, I don't know. Probably means we've gotten like 400 since the WNBA season ended, something like that. Was that a I have no idea. No, I assume it was supposed to be cheese, but I understand. What a loser. You bring in a grater to the game just to get on TV? I don't know. I don't think the dude had gloves. It could have been. I don't know. I get the joke. Oh my gosh, this team. Oh, I appreciate everybody being here. I'm rethinking doing football tomorrow. There's just too much competition in football. I might do hockey. Greenery. That's one way to put it, right? Yeah. I was half paying attention. Oh my goodness. Oh, they need Love, Watson, Reed, Dobbs, Jacobs, the O-line. Everybody's got to step up here. Packers got to get a touchdown. Field goal ain't going to win it for you. You got to push for a touchdown here. And we got to get highlights of the Bears' other win over the Packers in 1941. 33-14, or their only win. Packers' only win over the Bears was the 2010 NFC title game, 21-14, to head to the Super Bowl 45 where they prevailed and beat. Oh, sorry, I forgot to go to the fourth quarter. My bad. All right, kick returned to the 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And no, they fumbled it. Packers think they have it, but who knows? I am wondering who returned that kick. If I wasn't mistaken, it was Josh Jacobs, but they fumbled. It's near midfield. They're still uncovering the pile. And it is Packer football. They catch a break. Holy crap. Oladapo. Yeah, it was Josh Jacobs on the kick return. I think Cairo may have face masked him. Somebody else made the hit. Yeah. Cairo got away with a face mask and Hicks punched it out. Fortunately, it bounced right to Oladapo and he fell on it. That was Josh Jacobs on the return. All hands on deck. 10:01 to go. First and 10. For the Packers, great field position at their own 46. Jacobs up the middle. He gets 2 and a late flag at 9:56. Hopefully this is face mask on the Bears, but nope, holding on the Packers. First and 20 coming up. Oh, my goodness. Rasheed Walker. This is the problem. Jordan Morgan was doing well at left tackle. And Zach Tom unable to go at right tackle. So Walker has to come in at left where he has really lost his job to Jordan Morgan. And Morgan has to fill in for Zach Tom, who's much better. Love back to throw. Quick catch by Dobbs. I think he got 10. We'll see where they spot it. 2nd and 10 coming up, I believe. And I got to fix the clock again. All right, gain of 9 to Dobbs. 2nd and 11. Love is 4 of 11 in the second half for 33 yards. I don't know if that includes that last one or not. At their own 45, they got to get to the Bear 44. Empty backfield. 3 receivers to the far side. Dobbs and Reed on the near side. We got Musgrave. Back to Pat on the far side. Throw over the middle. Caught by Dobbs inside the 40. Down to the 35. To the 33. 1st and 10. Green Bay Packers. Heck yes, they got lucky. Yep, got lucky on the Jacobs fumble. You send him out there, and he ends up fumbling it. Almost broke the return, though. Again, the kicker slowed him down. I really thought it was a face mask, not called. They punched it out, and Oladapo, the backup safety, made the recovery. Hand off to Jacobs. He tries to bounce it outside. He got 1 yard. 2nd and 9. Gotta be thinking touchdown. You cannot settle for a field goal here. Yes, it would put you up 8, but you really gotta give your defense a rest. You gotta kill this clock. You gotta get into the end zone and finish the game. No more excuses for this offense. All right. 2nd and 9. All right. In shotgun. Reed in motion. 2 receivers. Back to throw down the right sideline and nearly intercepted out of bounds. Reed knocked it away at 7:24, and Bear player Wright is slow to get up, and the Packers already have a 3rd and 9. That play was so weird. It looked like the Packers false started. I believe that's what the Bears maybe thought was going to happen. It was such a disjointed play. Reed gets away with OPI because he's actually holding Wright by the jersey. Wright tried to make a one-armed catch. I think he would have been out of bounds. But on this other angle, Wright has a hold of Reed's jersey, so that's why there was no call. All right, Wright is walking under his own power. He just has to miss the next play or one play. Oof, I should have put on a winter coat. I am cold. Or a second. I made to put another sweatshirt on. Oops, sorry. We got, 3rd and 9. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to read those stats. They're bad. They're at the Bear 32 for 3rd and 9. 3 receivers. Dobbs get a motion to the far side. So 2 each side. Shotgun. Back to pass. Throws. Caught. And Dobbs gets the 1st down. No! What is this spot? They're marking him short. No freaking way. Now the other guy says 1st down, but where are they spotting this ball? That was a terrible spot. The Packers ought to challenge the spot of the ball. They've been spotting the Packers like a yard short all night. His knee was not down. He got tackled, and the Bears defender's arm was under it. LaFleur needs to challenge it. Oh, they called it a 1st down. Wow. I did not think he had the 1st based on the spot. Pass to Golden inside the 10, the 5, and the touchdown. Well, that was disjointed, but we'll take it. What happened? What is this game? I swear that was not a 1st down. I don't know how they signaled 1st down on the... Unbelievable. The Packers will take it, though. 27-16. 11-point lead. I think you go up 12. I don't think 13. Yeah, quick swing pass to Golden. I'm wondering if it'll be a run. He broke a tackle. He spun out of it. Another tackle. Sweat missed it at the 5. And the Packers will take the extra point. Snap was high, wheeling. He missed it. He shanked it left, and it's... Whoops, sorry. I don't know why I got the wrong score there. Nope, I still have the wrong score. What is wrong with me? It's still an 11-point lead. 27-16. Gosh, frickin' darn it. Yep, so a little dump off to Golden gets them the touchdown. I don't know. I questioned that horrible spot. I didn't realize they were giving him the 1st down. I thought LaFleur, I assumed it was going to be 4th and inches. And I thought the Packers had grounds to challenge the spot. They kept showing the replay. They got back to the snap late. And Golden, a 23-yard touchdown. You know, all yak. More than 23 probably. McManus wide left. It was a high snap, not excusing McManus. Yep, run after the catch. And yep, missed the extra point. Golden. I get the game in the Chicago area. About time. Yeah, Golden's first touchdown. And in the postseason. Yeah, I'm sure my son will be happy about that. About golden time. Oh, thank goodness. And boy, it's not over. Oh my goodness. What a run by Golden, though. Dump off and, yeah. Yeah, usually Prime is good, too. Like, for whatever reason, Prime streaming is, like, never behind. I remember from the WNBA, I'm trying to think back to the last Thursday night game I did, too. Kick. Return by the Bears to the 20, near sideline, taken down at the 24. I don't think so. All right. Bears ball, 1st and 10. 6:30 to go after the return. All right. Williams in shotgun, 2 receivers each side. Back to pass. Looking. Rolls to the near side. Throws downfield. Caught by Adunze in traffic for a first down at their own 40, maybe 41. Bears got a hustle. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Back to pass, looking, dump off, caught. Loveland went out of bounds. Did they call it a catch? Apparently, they paused the clock briefly. Who knows the down, or who knows the distance? Amazon Prime, that's my biggest criticism. They take way too long. 2nd and 3 after a gain of 7. They still don't have the distance. Now they get it. 5:48 to go. 5:45 now. Back to pass. Looking. Throws. Dump off. Incomplete. Trying to hit Manungai with 5:41 to go. 3rd and 3. All right, 3rd and 3 coming up. All right. Williams in shotgun, 3 receivers, more in motion, so 2 each side. Manungai out of the backfield, throw over the middle, incomplete, broken up. I think by Bullard. They were trying to hit whoever 14 is. 4th and 3 for the Bears. Oh, yeah. Yep. Receiver's not the easiest position at rookie. I think tight end might be more difficult, but 3 receivers to the far side. The Packers take their time. Oh, snap over the head, but we get a penalty flag. I think the Bears got bailed out by a false start. Another horrific snap. Yeah, he false started, and then the snap, Williams didn't even get a finger on it. So 4th and 8 after a false start. Yeah, they were lucky that was a flag because. All right, 4th and 8, 5:37 to go. Back to pass. Williams, 4-man rush, pressure on, rolls to the near side, lobs it down, and caught. Odunze out of bounds at the 30. You have got to be kidding me. I don't know how many times I've said that tonight. I'm going to need to eat and drink after this game, and I think we are going to make the decision to do basketball and hockey tomorrow. We will keep an eye on the football, but I think I'm only going to do Packer games from now on, plus the Super Bowl if they don't make it. Williams back to pass, overshot Odunze. We got 5:03 to go. 2nd and 10. Yeah, heck of a catch by Odunze. Good actual throw, and then drilled, sent him out of bounds. I couldn't see who got the hit. I'm assuming it was McKinney. But hell of a pickup on 4th and 8. 5:03 to go. 9 on the play clock. 7 in shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side. Back to pass. Looking nothing from the 4-man rush. Wooden got to him late. Caleb throws it way out of bounds. Was he in the box, the tackle box? Either wasn't or because it reached the sideline past the line of scrimmage. I guess that counted. 3rd and 10. Good pressure applied by Wooden. Number 96 for the Packers. Sabres are in the wild card. That's good. That's good for Buffalo. Yeah, Gracie, I don't think I'm going to do the Bills game tomorrow. Sorry. Back to throw. Throwing over the middle. That's going to be a first down. Jeez. Monungai gets it inside the 10. 1st and goal. Jeez Louise. Come on. Oh my gosh. This team's going to drive me to drink. From the 8, back to pass. Looking, throws, incomplete, nearly picked by Quay Walker on a diving attempt. 4:21 to go, 2nd and goal from the 8. Yeah, I'll try to get, I don't know. I'm not getting a lot of views. We're at 181 views. I don't know. Hockey and basketball does better for me. There's just tough competition. We'll see. Maybe I'll do just the Bills Jags. I can't see doing all 3 games though. I think I'm definitely going to do the Capitals game at 6. So, yeah, maybe we'll do Bills Jags. Back to throw over the middle, touchdown Bears. Oh my goodness. Oh, why? Assuming the Bears are going for 2 because they could get back within 3. Yeah, I don't know. The football just is a tough sell here on Sinbin Stream. Well, thanks to McManus missing that extra point game. Even if he didn't, Bears would be back within 6, 5, or 4. Would be huge if the Packers could get a stop here. All right, Williams was under center. Now he backs up to shotgun. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Back to throw. Flat. No. They call it a... Wow. Can we get a quick replay? I don't know why I started the clock. They say it's a 2-pointer. I guess. I don't know. 27-24. Oh my gosh, this game. Why do you have to make it so nerve-wracking, Packers, every time? Buckle up. Here we go. I don't know. I'll figure out tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I think I definitely want to do the Capitals game at 6. Maybe I'll just do the Bills, Jags. Yeah, I guess Loveland had control and 2 feet in. .418 to go. I forgot to take down that. Yep. Yep, scored fast. That is definitely true. And that damn missed extra point, too. Un-effing believable. Packers special teams just been brutal in the second half. Yeah, Jacobs got a good kick return, but he fumbled. And the Packers were lucky to fall on it. Here's the kick. This one will be deep enough. Taken at the 4. Returned by Jacobs again to the 30, maybe the 31. 1st and 10, Love and company, 4:12 to go. They have to get a touchdown. Field goal is not going to be enough. We had pushing and shoving, apparently, after that. 4:12 to go. I forgot when it kicked off. I feel like we're past 3 hours, though. A lot of time. Been a lot of injuries, a lot of incomplete passes. Yep, Kings won, Oilers won after one. Corey Perry, welcome back. Draisaitl, the goal for the Oilers. Why does this keep going down? We'll go like that. Love, quick throw to Reed behind the line of scrimmage. He gets 1 or 2. 2nd and long. 4 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Packers need first downs. They need to get a touchdown, or they need to completely take the rest of the clock down. Bears have all 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. All right, 2 receivers each side in shotgun. Looks like he probably has Jacobs with him. Snap, back to throw. Looking, lobs one right sideline. Caught by Dobbs down to the 35. What a catch. Was not the best ball by Love. Nearly overthrew it. Dobbs made a one-handed attempt and knocked it down with his right. Actually, he just gloved it right in his right hand, and then the left hand came over to secure it. Unbelievable circus catch by Dobbs. Decent coverage, but just, I don't know, maybe Dobbs got away with a push-off? I don't know. Looked like they were both clutching and grabbing. Huge first down. He went out of bounds. Clock stopped. Handoff to Jacobs. Goes nowhere. 2nd and 10 from the Chicago 33. And I think the Bears may have used their first timeout. Huge first down by Green Bay. Finally, Amazon or Prime acknowledges that the Bears took their timeout. All right. All right. I am freezing. I need to put on my other Packers sweatshirt real quick. Oh my gosh. Don't want to turn up the heat. Night Core is expensive. 2nd and 10. They say 3:16, so they put 2 seconds back for the Bears. Back to passes. Love, right sideline. Another catch for a first down, this time by Golden. He goes out of bounds, though, stopping the clock. 1st and 10. All right, well, no, I'm not going to say anything. Touchdown, in theory, should win the game. Great job by Golden to get both feet in after the catch. Good to see the Rook stepping up with Wicks out. He's the number 4 at least. All right, handoff to Jacobs. That went nowhere. But it'll probably force the Bears into using their second timeout, so we will take that. All right, so if I do Bills, Jags, is that all right tomorrow? I'll put it in the chat. Maybe I can find a basketball game, but I don't know. Just not enthusiastic about doing all 3 games. I'd rather do the Capitals than the Sunday night game. Niners Eagles doesn't really thrill me. All right, 5 seconds on the play clock. 2nd and 10. Shotgun back to pass. Love lofts one towards the end zone. Musgrave looked like he got interfered with. Was it Musgrave? Yeah. Wow. Well, they just will not give Luke Musgrave a call. I would like to see a replay. Prime. Yeah, sorry. I just don't feel like doing 3 football games. My back is killing me. I might just do the 1 football. Yeah, Musgrave was trying to get to the ball. The guy never turned, and he was hand checking. 3rd and 10 for the Packers. I don't know if LaFleur is looking for a timeout. I don't think there's anything to challenge. Yeah, I think LaFleur wants a timeout. And the play clock was down. This game is taking years off my life here. No, I'm just kidding. Haven't taken sports as seriously since my son was born. Let's put it that way. Exactly. This is driving me crazy. Yeah. All right, thanks guys. Yeah. That's my thought. I'm like, Sunday night football is the hardest thing. And if I do the Caps at 6, that kind of rules out the 3:30 game too. It just wasn't enough time between games tonight either. All right, 3rd and 10, 9 seconds on the play clock. 8, 7, 6, 5. Love changing stuff. They can't take another timeout. You got to snap the ball at 1. You can't. That had to be a delay a game. What the hell? Yeah, that's delay a game. You can't take consecutive timeouts. It's a delay a game. Yeah, Packers. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Unbelievable. How do you not get a snap off in time after how do you not get a snap off in time after a frickin' timeout? All right, play clock at 18. Let's go. 6 for 60 on the penalties. Somehow the Bears have 2 penalties for 5 yards. Shotgun, back to pass. Love looking, throws towards the end zone. Leaping, it's way out of bounds. 2:56 to go. 4th and 15. Packers drive, stalls out. Why? And this stupid extra point looms large now. Oh my gosh. Packers, let's see. Packers are down to 2 timeouts. Bears are down to 1. McManus out for the field goal attempt. Oh, they're showing his postseason career numbers. Okay, I didn't know what those numbers were. Snap, the hold, the kick is up, and he missed it. He sliced it right. No good. Thanks a lot, McManus. Now it's a 3-point deficit for the Bears still. They needed a touchdown or they needed to run out the clock. They did neither. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I wanted to do – part of the reason I didn't want to do Bills tomorrow is just watching the replay is because Illinois, Iowa plays both ranked. and at like 11 a.m. And the rank game did great today at 11 today. Yeah, I'll probably do Capitals Preds then at 6. That might be all I do then. I don't get Devils Jets anyways. And I don't get Golden Knights Sharks. All right, back to the game. 1st and 10 Bears. Fake the handoff. Under pressure, rolls to the sideline, gets hit, throws, tipped. Loveland had a shot at it. 2nd and 10, incomplete. Yep. Packers continuing to shoot themselves in the foot. 6 points in the second half, and they missed an extra point. Oh, boy. Why? Yep, missed the field goal. I don't even know how long it was. All right, back to pass. Throws, caught over the middle. Loveland for the first down at the Bears' 46. 2:35 to go. 44-yard field goal missed. That meant the Bears had a 1st and 10 at their own 34. He sliced it wide right. He pushed it under 220 after hooking an extra point. So McManus has cost them 4 points that they could sorely use in this fourth quarter. Packers had to burn a timeout so they didn't get too many men on the field penalty. Somebody was slow coming off for a substitution. Each team only has 1 timeout remaining. Oh, my goodness. I don't understand this at all. .208. So they put a second back on the clock. All right, come on. Gosh, freaking 21-3 at halftime. How does it get to this point? They're up 21-6 in the second half, and McManus has thrown away 4 points for us. Loveland in motion. Handoff to Swift. He gets to the 50. Down to the generous spot, nearly to the Packers 47. You know, they've been marking the Packers short all night. You know, hate to complain, but the refs, I mean, I don't want to use the refs as an excuse. The Packers have shot themselves in the foot every step of the way since they missed or settled for a 55-yard field goal attempt before half. Bears have a 2nd and 4 at the 2-minute warning. Nah, I don't know. Defense is getting gassed. Hopefully the Bears run out of time. That's all we can hope for. Packers really needed to run out the clock or get a touchdown there. Certainly couldn't afford McManus to miss. It would have been nice to at least been up 6 or 7 or, well, even no. Yeah, 6 or 7 based on the extra point in the field goal. All right. I had to get the charger for my tablet for it. Goes down below 12%. My gosh, I am freezing. I need the winter coat. Canadians coat. Perfect. I don't know. That 3 and out to start really hurt. I feel that happened in the Panthers-Rams game too, didn't it? Whoever came out with the ball. I think the Rams did that. Rams came out and threw 3 straight incompletions to Davante Adams and had to kick it away. Jeez Louise. I don't know. Packers might be lucky to get to overtime at this point. Don't have a good feeling about this at all. Oh, boy. Wonder if there's any other college ball on tomorrow. Probably not. Probably going to be hard to squeeze it in between Bills, Jags, and the Caps at 6. All right. Komet in motion. 2nd and 4. Komet back to the near side. So 3 receivers to the near side. Now he's back in motion. McKinney follows him. Williams back to pass. Gary trying to throw pressure. Oh, a drop at the 30. Wow. DJ Moore, just an absolute drop. He was open with 1:54 to go. And a Bears lineman, number 75, can't read the name, hobbled off. Yep, DJ Moore just dropped it. Yeah, 75 being helped to the bench. 3rd and 4. Hope he's all right. 79 replaces him. Yeah, I'm done with McManus. Back to throw. 1st down. Swift up the far sideline. Inside the 30. He might be all the way down to the 25. 1:48 to go. Oh, my gosh. Got to be kidding me. I don't even know if I want to watch football if this goes the way it looks like it's going to go. 1st and 10, 1:48 to go. Got to keep him out of the end zone and hope there might be time left to do something. 1st and 10 at the Green Bay 25. Back to throw. Looking. Lots of time. Wide open. Moore for the touchdown. Well, there you go. Might be your ball game. Packers are going to need nothing short of a miracle to come back in this one. And that is embarrassing. Jeepers. Why? This might cost Matt LaFleur his job. Goody might want to save his own job and fire Matt LaFleur. This is horrific. You can't keep doing this. Shoot yourself in the foot garbage and not close a game out. For the extra point with 1:43 to go. Snap, hold, kick is good. And that McManus extra point really looming large right now as the Packers are down 4 points. And he missed a 44-yarder. I'm not faulting him for missing the 55 at half or for getting iced. But, man, nobody had more. Valentine got beat badly. There was no help from the safeties. Valentine just got beat. It was a switch with Bullard. I don't know what Valentine was doing. I guess he jumped the route. Williams recognized. It couldn't have been an easier throw and catch for the Bears. I hope McManus is gone. I agree. Yep. Yeah, they got time. Maybe they got a miracle in them. They still have 1 timeout. Bears, fortunately, scored quickly. It's, I guess, the good thing. If McManus hadn't missed that field goal or the extra point, at least you could settle for a field goal. But now you need a touchdown. That's the problem. And it was 18 at half. It would be the Bears' largest postseason comeback if it holds. Kick to the 5, returned. That is Nixon. I don't know why. He doesn't return kicks anymore. I wouldn't trust him to hold on to the ball either. They're inside their own 30, 1st and 10. Packers got to move quickly, pick up 1st downs, not waste time. Got to get in and out of the huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, snap the ball, and be on your way. Don't give the Bears any time to think or make adjustments. 1st and 10, 1:36 to go, one timeout remaining each team. From their own 28, Watson in motion. All right, shotgun, back to pass, looking, dumps it off. Jacobs catches, goes maybe 3 yards. 2nd and 7. That's going to take up too much time. Might as well not even catch those, truthfully. Clock ticking. Shotgun, back to pass. 4-man rush, over the middle, incomplete. In traffic, trying to hit. Couldn't see who the intended target was. Third and 7. 1:08 to go. 12 on the play clock. 2 receivers each side, a back and shotgun. It's Jacobs. Throws, dropped by Dobbs. It's 4th and 7. But he wouldn't have had the first down anyways. They would have had 4th down anyways. He was not going to get enough for the first down. Jeez, why? Why is this game at this point? Packers should have won this handily. Fourth and 7. 1:05 to go. From their own 31. Golden in motion to the far side. Looked like Morgan false started. Throws left side. Caught by Golden for the first down at the 44. Sure looked like Jordan Morgan got away with the false start. Packers will take it. The Rook coming up clutch. He went in motion, cut his route from the 40 to the 45, they marked him at the 44. Looked like, again, they marked him a yard short. I don't know what has been up with this ball spotting all night. Back to pass, under a minute, caught by the backup tight end, Wiley, for about 6. 55 seconds to go. Should be 2nd and 4. Packers need to get a chunk play. They gave him 7. 2nd and 3. They do have to keep going out of bounds. They really cannot afford to waste time over the middle. All right, Love in shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side. Actually, 3. Back to pass, looking. Throws over the middle. Oh, off the hands of Reed and incomplete. He should have caught it. Oh, that ain't Love's fault. That's a drop by Reed. Come on. Right in his hands. It hit his left hand first. He couldn't get both hands on the ball. Love wanted it. Oh, my gosh. 3rd and 3. Oh, that would have been the play they needed to set them up. Instead, 3rd and 3, 50 seconds to go. From the Chicago 49, shotgun, back to pass, thrown, caught by Dobbs. Oh, he took a wicked hit. No call. Looked like a headshot, just saying. And I think the Packers used their final timeout with 44 seconds. They did. All right, 1st and 10. Now they really, if they get over the middle, they got to get down and clock it in a hurry. I don't know why they're showing McManus. We ain't sending him out for a field goal. We know he blew it. We know he's the reason they are not currently tied, but it's not like he's going to be warming up for anything. Huge for a 4th down catch by Golden. All right. Hope you get hypothermia, dude. Put your shirt on. Just kidding. All right. From the 43, shotgun. Back to pass, Love. Over the middle. Caught in traffic. Reed redeems himself down to the 22, but the Packers should get up and clock it if they're smart. I don't know what we're doing. Oh, no. Injury to the Packers, and we're out of timeouts. This could be trouble. Oh, this might be Jacobs. No, Jacobs wasn't out there. Who is this? Who got hurt? Reed with the catch. They're inside the 25. Not sure where they're spotting it. Oh, what's the time? Is it really 22 seconds to go? Yeah. They're going to get a runoff. That's what it'll be. I don't even know who this is who got injured. We had another injury apparently. Yeah, they already did the runoff. 1st and 10 at the oh my gosh. So we've already got our backup lineman in. I assume it's Lacita Smith. 3rd season. I don't even know who this is. 68. 75 is, oh great. That would be the center. I think Sean Ryan. Well, I would think Monk would be in. Who are they sliding in over to center then? Or is Monk not active? Oh, jeez. Boy, this has been a long game. Time-wise. 32. Oh, the clock's rolling already after the runoff. Throw towards the end zone. Tipped by Watson. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. That was dangerous. There's only 13 seconds. Yeah, they're going to have to take nothing but shots at the end zone. Yeah, 10-second runoff because of the injury, and they don't have a timeout. That's why they took 10 seconds off. Man. Oh, I don't even know who's at center. I'm pretty sure that I thought Sean Ryan was 70. Maybe I got the wrong. Whatever. 2nd and 10. 7 on the play clock. Bears rushing 3. Nobody is up closer than the line to gain. Flag. Did we get a delay a game? Oh my gosh. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, false start and it's because the clock was stopped. Man, here we go. Right in the foot again. 2nd and 15. We're going to be like from the 28-yard line. They'll be lucky to get 2 shots at the end zone. They're going to have to throw it into the end zone. Back to pass, 3-man rush. Love steps up. He throws. It was hit and incomplete or out of bounds. How is it 3 seconds? Okay, the clock is still rolling. It rolled down to 2. You've got to be kidding me. That's some home cooking. He was hit on the arm as he threw it from behind. There was like 6 seconds on the clock. It rolled all the way down to 2, and they're not going to put time back on? I don't know. These refs have been awful. Okay, 7. I was going to say that was some home cooking clockwork by the clock manager. 3rd and 15. They got to get it in the end zone. They can't. They're not going to have time. Love fumbles the snap. No rush, luckily. Steps back to the 40. Last play of the game. Just chuck it. Throws. It's going to be intercepted or dropped. That's the ball game. 31-27. Bears won. Fudge. Unbelievable. Absolute choke job. Matt LaFleur should be fired. They should hire Jeff Hafley. Just my 2 cents. Though they won't do it. LaFleur has 1 year, I think, on his contract for 2026, and that'll be interesting to see what happens, if anything. with his contract. The Packers are done. I think I'm done with football then. I will do Bills Jags tomorrow. Not going to do the other two games that I had originally planned. Well, let's turn this off. Don't need to see this garbage. Bears fans celebrating. That was a huge disappointment. Just season went down the tubes when Micah Parsons got hurt. Kraft getting injured was difficult. Yep. Nope. Yeah, they put 7. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Thanks. No worries. That second to last play, he escaped the pocket and he was actually running towards the line of scrimmage. And when he went back to pass, yeah, he got tipped from behind. It was, yeah. Yeah, we'll be back with hockey soon enough. Don't worry. That's part of being Packer fan. You get used to postseason disappointment year in, year out. Don't really care who wins it. NFC, I hope the Rams can't stand the rest of the teams. Hopefully the Bills, the Jags, Texans get the job done. That's going to do it. Wow, there's still half the Kings Oilers. I'm going to rest my voice. Again, the channel seems to struggle to attract people for NFL. Not blaming present company. Present company excluded. I appreciate you guys being here. Much more enjoyable as the Chokers, the Green Bay Chokers, choked it away. That's it. We are done with this godforsaken team for a few months. Will be an interesting off season for sure, though. We'll see what happens. That'll do it. Yep, thanks. Appreciate it. All right. Yep. I don't understand anything they did on offense in the second half. Yep. Congrats, Susan. You're the only Bears fan I would be happy for. But I hate the Bears. Ever since they knocked out Love on that concussion, there's no forgiving that. Hope they lose. Don't really care. Hopefully the AFC wins the Super Bowl. If it's Bills, Jags, Texans, maybe even the Chargers, although I don't expect it. It's all right. No worries, man. Sorry about the Lions here. Yep, good night, Susan. Thank you all. It happens. I'm over it. You know, it used to bother me in the past. Ever since, my son was born, I think I've taken my first son. I have 2. I've taken sports less serious, but yeah, no worries. Thanks, Bok Choy. It's the story will be the Packers choked, and rightfully so. And that really stinks. They had, defense just ran out of gas. Certainly wasn't their fault. They tried to keep them in it as best they could. Yep. Well, at least, I don't know. I think LaFleur may have been coaching for his job there. Their expected policy, Ed policy, the son of Carmen policy, is the president. It's expected that he'll allow Gutekunst to make the call. So, yep. Yeah, no, I hear you. It's still hard, but yeah, I had my kids when I was in my late 30s, early 40s. It used to be that way. I just remember holding my son in 2009 when he was a newborn, and the Packers lost by 1 to the Steelers on a last-second touchdown, and I was just like, yeah, nothing I can do. I had to relax because I didn't want to wake him up. So having kids changes you. All right, going to save the voice. Maybe I'll watch some Kings Oilers. We'll see you tomorrow. expecting to do Bills, Jags, and I think we'll just do the Capitals game at 6 and call it a day. Don't know if I'll be able to work in any basketball. I will take a look at the schedule. Yep. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody. That's all right, Dan. Thanks. I appreciate it. All right. Yep. Maybe the Bears will lose. Maybe then we can forget about it. But whatever. We still own the Bears. Still won about 51 games out of the last, 70 since 1992. All right. Take care, everybody. Hope to see you soon as tomorrow. Until then, be well. Have a great weekend. Sinbin Stream signing out, and bye-bye.